It's time to rock, baby. Panaman Guido Papi in the stew. We rocking out.
America.
It's America, baby. Candyman Guido Papi, the BBE Podcast. Yes. Check us out everywhere. YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, and bonus content is coming very soon on Patreon. You don't want to miss out because we're having a whole lot of fun. And Guido, we have a bunch of vlogs that are coming out slowly over the next few weeks. We have a couple out right now. We had our Laotian Festival. That was a lot of fun.
Yep.
And a whole lot more, guys. Keep it locked in. Cam the man, Guido Papi. Guido, how are you doing today, my brethren?
I'm doing good, bro. Here, let me get a cheers.
Oh, cheers. Yes, cheers, because we have something very special on this episode of the show. Guys, another guest in the house. My boy from the No Hangover podcast, Eric in the studio.
Mr. No Hangover.
Mr. No Hangover himself. Let's cheers it up.
Cheers, brother. Welcome back, actually.
Welcome.
We can say that.
Yeah, thank you.
We went on his show.
Yeah, it's been what? How many months now? That was
Shit.
Probably like 6 months at
Yeah.
least. Yeah, man.
Thanks
I
for
like
having me
that.
on. Yeah, it was fun. Great time.
6 months check-in. We could do that every 6
Hell,
months.
there you
I like
go.
that.
Shit.
Guys,
I'm down for that.
if you haven't already seen us before, we had one other guest, J-Doc. He was a lot of fun. No Hangover. He does his own podcast as well.
Yes.
Man, we're gonna be talking about that and a whole lot more. We're gonna have like a little dive in where we're gonna give you a chance to really kind of plug the different shows you have and just dive. We just want to hear kind of your whole story, bro.
Right.
Because
Get to know
low
you a
key,
little
For
bit.
sure. Yeah.
you got to interview us the first time, and now we're gonna kind of twist it on you.
Word.
We have a fun couple games, and we're talking about America. That's kind of the big, deal of it that everyone's talking about. Yeah,
I need an eagle sound, bald eagle sound.
Damn, I was low-key thinking about that. Guys, America's 250th birthday.
Shit, cheers to that.
Hey.
Cheers to that.
Hey.
Yo, yes.
Boom.
Boom. We'll do a virtual
virtual
cheer on
cheer?
that one.
Yeah,
Guys,
spill it on the camera.
make sure you have a drink. Enjoy yourselves because 4th of July is on the way, and it's a very special 4th of July. It is America's 250. We're going to be talking about that and a whole lot more on this show. Guys, again, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It is the BBE Podcast. But before we get to that, it is time for a little Banter Rewind, where we take past segments and bring them into the light. Guido Papi, we are talking about New York.
Oh, yeah. Did you watch the Knicks? Are you a Knicks fan?
Not a
What's
Knicks
your
fan,
team, first
but
of all?
a Magic fan.
Okay, cool. So you're saying
And a
it's us.
LeBron fan. So
Okay.
as long as the Magic are doing good, which they haven't really been,
Yeah.
and as long as LeBron's winning, which he's old now, I'm good to go. I'm just an NBA fan, sports fan in general. So
Hell yeah.
Well, we've been seeing, like on the last episode, we talked a lot about the Knicks and all that
Yeah.
stuff. And I'm sure everyone's feeds have been going crazy with the Knicks.
Facts. Low key, that was the craziest part. Maybe for those who aren't even acquainted with the sport, just seeing the riots and the rampage.
For real.
Like, holy, like, guys, if you go check out our last episode, we talk almost all about how all the different riots and all the different craziness and some of the good stuff too.
Yeah.
Because it's not all riots and mayhem, but as the city does, they like to celebrate. And the Knicks parade, is that just because they won, or do
Yeah,
they
of
do
course.
it?
After
Okay.
every team wins, they do
Yep,
like a
yep.
hometown
They
parade.
do
to
a-
celebrate.
Okay. So for those who,
championship parade.
yeah, for those who don't know, it's a celebratory thing. Okay, we won the championship. Everyone come through. We're
Get
gonna
the
do
city involved. You
Yes.
Show
But-
off, show out.
Yeah, show out. But as New York does, they showed the fuck out. Very similar to when they won. They're still rioting and burning things down, but this
Yeah.
time people are passing out in the streets.
Passing out. I saw someone got stabbed in the
Oh,
face.
snap.
Damn.
I saw some
Oh my
girls
God.
twerking. Like I saw all
Hey.
kinds of shit.
I saw one video of this girl twerking on a light pole. The white girl was trying to drag her
And
down.
then they beat the shit out of her
yeah,
with their pants down.
It
I
was
saw
crazy.
Damn.
And just to check out,
That was the clip I actually sent you.
oh, the age restricted clip. I could see why.
Yeah.
I could see why they age restricted
I mean,
that.
win or lose, that city was going to burn to the ground.
For
regardless.
sure. That's what we were talking about.
They got to the finals, win or lose, it was
Yeah.
going
like,
down.
all right, look, if the Magic win, right? Let's say they
Yeah.
won the championship.
Yeah.
Are you lighting school buses on
No,
fire?
not at all.
Well, I might.
People are going to be chilling by Lake Eola, probably having nice little
Yeah.
picnics, things like
We're
that.
getting drunk and we're having
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
I'm not gonna beat people up. And
I mean, I'm not
start-
going to lie, though. Downtown, there might be a shooting or two.
But
Yeah,
just
that's
a
true.
couple.
That's true.
Just a couple, though. But like
Damn,
the
yeah,
whole
that's
city.
actually bad.
But that's the crazy thing.
Shout
like,
out to Orlando, though. I love you.
shout out. And like I
got a
said,
bad stereotype right now.
and I think other teams have that stereotype, like the Eagles, for example. I know they also tend
I'm
to
an
get,
Eagles fan as well. So,
Okay, so you
yeah,
can kinda
Philly
speak.
fan. I mean, I'm not from Philly. I have family that's from up there. My stepdad's from up there. So, like, that's kind of where my connection is. But,
Yeah.
they can get pretty obnoxious and pretty rowdy. And the last couple times that they won Super Bowls, there was pandemonium in the streets, for sure.
See, and that's what we talked about. Like, what would they have done if they had lost? Like, good God. I mean, they lost that one game, and they were fucking shit up.
Right.
Like, and they blamed Trump because that was the one that Trump pulled up, low-key. So I kind of understood.
Hey, when in doubt, blame it on Trump.
Yeah,
When in doubt, low-key. I don't know. I think New York is kind of like not really with Trump right now, right? Like, I think they're kind of liberal over there.
Well, because they're the new mayor. What?
Mondami.
He's more liberal, right?
Yeah, so that makes sense. They were like, oh, fuck you. And then, of course, when he comes, for those who don't know, the president stops all traffic within like a 5-mile
I think
radius.
it's when he does good things that they all like.
Yeah,
Then they claim
thanks.
him. And then when he does
Guido
bad
Papi.
shit, then they're like, nah.
That's not my president.
That's not my Trump.
I will say New York, like I said, they're very in the middle, like when they want to
Isn't
be.
he's from New York, right?
Yeah.
Allegedly, apparently. He might be a
I heard he's
cover.
not from this planet. So.
For real, he's a Martian, man. But guys, the New York Knicks went crazy on this parade, and people were passing out. Guido sent in a couple of amazing videos we're going to watch here.
We can only watch one.
We can only watch one
unfortunately.
but the first one we described is, if you guys could look it up, it's a white girl twerking on a pole, gets tugged down. It's a whole lot of fun, guys.
Yep.
Age-restricted goodness. But this one right here, homie was getting a little crowd crushed over at the Knicks. Travis Scott vibes. We're going to play it here. Check it out on our YouTube and
People
our...
are going to say, oh, it's AI.
Well,
Every clip you could say that.
that is true.
Hey, man. You gotta get up, bro. Pass out his
No, but this looks real.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
Ran down because they didn't want to be there no more.
I'm gonna go up there. Fuck it. I swear to God.
I think Buddy's got like the meta
I'm not trying to
glasses
get-
on probably,
I'm
right?
just gonna
Yeah.
climb up
Uh-oh,
there.
he's getting cheek view.
They're going to tell you to get off.
Well, then he's
Low-key,
gonna
I didn't even
Smart.
think about that. Like, that is the one thing about meta glasses. You can use them to get up to some deviant activities.
Yeah.
Like, this guy isn't, I know this guy isn't meaning to, but like, geez,
Yeah.
that's kind of scary to think about. Like,
Like if you're pretending to tie your shoe and looking up skirts and shit.
Whoops. Hey, girls, watch yourselves.
Don't they have the light on the corner
Yeah,
of the camera?
yeah.
So
They
like
do.
you can
There's
kinda,
a new update though that
They do.
changed it. I don't know if they dimmed it, but it's a little different.
Guido Papi.
damn.
Don't put my tag. I don't condone to that shit.
Guido Papi, those glasses are looking a little thick today.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing my meta glasses.
That'd be crazy. You're recording while
The
we're
podcast POV.
the deep inception. But guys, this is
shit.
crazy, and it just goes to show that sometimes I feel like sports fans can go a little too far. I love them to death, but like
But this is a good thing. Hold on, keep watching. Keep
let's
watching.
see. Let's see.
Oh no. Damn, we really follow the rules out here.
Climbing on the infrastructure.
That guy's passed
So
out, man.
he's trying to get to somebody.
Oh, okay. Sorry, dude.
You got to.
He's like Daredevil.
Climbing
Bro.
like the top of the subway piece.
Come on, man.
So this dude climbed it originally and then
gotta
passed
get
out
Oh,
up
this dude
there.
passed out on top
You
of
gotta
this
get up,
thing.
bro.
Holy shit.
You gotta get up. Hey,
damn.
man. You gotta get up, bro.
Yeah,
See,
they
you
ain't
gotta
putting
get
this
up,
in the
bro.
parade on
Hey,
TV.
man.
You
I
ain't seen
mean,
this.
is he drunk or high?
They don't
or
know.
Is he just heat exhaustion?
Yeah, it's low key.
These are the answers.
Yeah.
The questions we
Is
are
it
asking.
fentanyl?
Oh,
It
and if
could
you guys
be.
are just listening
I mean,
along,
shit.
he's
I
like,
saw Beatbox. He
Yeah.
had the drink over there next
oh,
to
that
him.
could be it. And those beatboxers are like what, like
They're
Four
strong.
Loko strong
They're
sometimes. And for those who are just listening along, there he's like passed out on top of like kind of like a subway roof entrance thing. He's up like, probably like 3-4 feet in the air.
Yeah.
And he's just like, he looks like he's asleep, having a good time after the Knicks.
He's
you
not
know?
sleeping.
You gotta get up, bro.
You gotta get up, bro.
Hey, man, you gotta get up, bro. Come on.
I mean, if I shook
If
you like that,
anybody
you're
can
waking
actually
up.
help.
You know what I'm saying?
Thanks, man. You still have the.
It's crazy because the cops are like, nah, I'm not going to.
Yeah, fuck that guy. He's getting a ticket anyway.
That's and obviously I know the police can only deal with so much, but it is crazy how much they'll just kind of stand there and let shit
Yeah.
happen. I know they're probably instructed like only with the severe
Right,
stuff,
right.
but it is like in Florida, this shit would not. Like you light one school bus on fire, you're all going down. Like
Yeah.
that's it. Like
Hey, this would be a good ad.
Yeah.
He wakes him up finally, and the dude first word he says is Nixon 5.
yo, that would be low key pretty
Get
fire.
him off. Okay. Can you hand this phone down there?
Damn, taking him down
Fuck
is gonna be
no.
a task.
Launch him off there.
Yeah, I mean, in all sincerity, this dude is like gone.
He's fucked.
He is
Yeah.
out of this.
He's not even
world.
responsive, right?
Nah.
That's more than
Hey, you got it,
inebriated,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
You got it, bro.
See, I wonder. Funny thing, if he was in a Spurs jersey, they'd just fucking let him.
Probably.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, they were fucking jumping the
They
hell
would have
out
put
of
more
this.
drugs in him. Fuck it. Let's- Damn.
And then you react to the crowds. You know, the crowds are talking shit.
Well,
or
that's the
cheering,
problem,
or-
too.
You know, he's passed out.
And I think that's obviously the negative-ish part of like, oh, when you see Spider-Man, the people are getting jumped in the alley. He's like, oh shit, you know, like the New York, like, oh, everyone just kind of walks by.
The mob mentality.
Yeah, you know,
but
mind
also
your business.
we just keep it walking.
Mind your business, you know, keep it walking. Yeah, it's scary. And shout out to these people for helping him, low key. Oh, he's waking up. No, he's not.
Come on.
Kind of.
Oh, looks like he's trying to get a little bit of a kiss.
Yeah.
She's a.
I think he did try to kiss her. I'm pretty sure.
Are you an angel?
I'm pretty sure.
It's like Little Rascals with the lifeguard. Hey, what if that was just a play to get a kiss? Hey.
No, that's Sandlot you're talking about.
Oh, the Sandlot. You're right.
Oh, he did try to kiss her. He did. He tried to get some.
Yo, my boy. Hey, respect.
Try to get some.
That'd be funny if you tried to kiss one.
He
of
was
the
on the
dudes.
brink of death. He's like, shit, let me get at least one.
Nowadays,
kiss.
though,
Fuck.
she has a contract. She's like, I didn't give you consent.
That is kind of wild, low-key. He went for a couple of them. If I were like, shout out to Shorty for still trying to save his life.
He said, hey.
Oh, they're coming.
Who's coming? Oh, paramedics. Okay.
Paramedics.
Are you an angel?
He still looks fucked.
How did he get up there?
You see his iPod headphones hanging over his sleeve?
Oh shit. He's got wired headphones.
Because he got up there and then passed out.
Yeah.
It's not like.
Thank you.
So now they're taking him off the roof, dragging him, putting him in a stretcher, getting him to safety. Shout out to
As soon
the
as they
Knicks.
get out of eye level, they just throw him in the corner.
Yo, we got shit to do. Get the fuck out of here.
Just needed this for the optics.
That's
Guys, that is pretty crazy. And just at
that
least
sums up the parade right there.
I will say at least they didn't just completely ignore him. I wonder, obviously we don't have the previous clips of like what he was doing. Maybe
Right,
Yeah.
if he
right.
fell, like he just fell super hard or anything like that. But it
Knocked
goes to
himself
show you
out.
that sports fans are a little crazy. Bro, Eric, have you ever, as a fan, have you ever gone anything or done anything super crazy fan-wise at a sports event?
No.
So you've been pretty tame. Not being kicked out.
No, I love my sports teams. I support them, but yeah, I'm not gonna do anything crazy like
Yeah,
that.
no.
Like, it's like all in good fun. I don't dedicate my life to this shit.
And I think
That's true.
And I think sometimes that can be the problem where it takes over an identity. A
Well,
little bit.
right. That's
Yeah.
kind of like, with sports, religion, politics, things
Yeah.
like that. People
That's true.
get their identity from that, and they believe that that is them.
Yes.
But I mean, and that's the great thing about sports. The great thing about I guess good thing about religion and politics sometimes is that people get really passionate about it, and it's rah rah.
little
But then
passionate.
but then that could also be the worst thing about it too.
That's
So
true.
yeah, it's
it's a little give and take.
I agree. I think it's all about treading that fine line in
Right,
between,
right.
obviously, lighting everything on fire and just having a good time. Because, like I said, in Florida or wherever you're from, most states this probably wouldn't fly. There's only a handful of maybe Cali. This could maybe.
I feel like the Northeast has the most, as far as in America,
Hell
has the
yeah.
most fanatics, like
Yeah,
crazy sport. Because like it's
New York,
cold.
Boston.
It's cold 9 months out of the year up there.
Yeah,
So like
that's
all
true.
they have is sports.
And if you're gonna go watch a
That's
live
true.
game while it's snowing, you're another kind of person.
Right.
People
When
down
it's
here will
like-
never do that.
Exactly. Like, what are you doing?
And
Just
that's the
stay
thing,
home,
too,
watch it on TV.
And that's the thing, because streaming has gotten so good. Because maybe, like, obviously, when we were kids or even younger, obviously it was like, oh, if you wanted to see it in like 4K, you had to go in person.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you can watch it 8K at your
Right.
house.
Well, even I was talking to one of my friends about this the other day that I've been to a live UFC event.
Like to the
It was
actual UFC.
yeah,
event.
it
Okay.
was fun. It was cool.
Yeah.
The experience was fun, but I much prefer a UFC event on TV than I do live.
That's a pretty interesting take.
Unless you're like up close.
Courtside,
Yeah.
I've heard that a lot about like
Right.
a lot of sports.
I
Right.
feel that way about concerts sometimes too, because it's like low key. If you're in the nosebleeds and it's like a shit, like it's that you could barely see the guy, you just watching him on TV.
Yeah.
It depends.
Cam-
of
It
course.
depends.
Cam's getting cocky. He said, "If I'm not backstage, I ain't going."
Well, that and okay,
Flexing a little bit.
I will say, working that kind of stuff and being spoiled like that does hurt. Because like being in
Right.
general
I
admission,
agree.
Right.
is tough.
When I would DJ for shit, I'd be like, "I'm not coming back unless I'm playing." Facts. I totally get it. I totally get it.
I mean, for sports events, I'm not gonna lie. Most of the time, I like more of the nosebleed look,
Yeah.
just so I could see everything that's
Everything.
going on. I get
And
into my like nerd hat with sports and
Nowadays,
stuff.
a lot of these stadiums are so nice.
Right,
You have a good screen to look at. Too.
right.
So you have a good balance.
But that's the thing. That was the thing with the UFC. Like, I ended up just watching it on the screen more because I was so far away. We did kind of have higher seats, so like I said, with UFC, if it was a little closer,
Yeah.
I think that's more of like when you see a fight up close, it's definitely like, oh shit, like if you've seen one on the streets and shit like
Yeah.
that. But like sports events, football, basketball, I like to see how things play out, especially like I said, I'm a real nerd with sports, so like I like plays, positioning,
Yeah,
like who's getting
every
open,
little
like
tactic.
things like
so you
that.
kind of dive into the analytics too
Right,
sometimes.
Even with music events too, I kind of do. I don't want to be right up close. I do want to have a little bit so I can see the whole stage, see everything, how they're utilizing everything, and things like
Well,
that.
sometimes
So,
if you're too close, like so, let's just say like a Travis Scott thing.
right,
You're too close. Your experience is kind of
right,
like, it's
right,
too
and he's
close.
one that utilizes the whole stage.
and you
So
got shit to look
exactly.
at.
So
and then
and-
you might get too many people
Right.
pushing you around and shit, and then that ruins your experience.
exactly,
And that was a
yeah.
big thing. And obviously, we're going to talk about this later when you went to the Ye concert. He is another example of a show that's really good at a far distance.
Right.
Because
Yep.
that set, for those who don't, he uses it everywhere. It's not just in Tampa. It's the big earth he stands on and
Right.
performs. We're going to talk about that because obviously you have your takes on the whole performance. We're
Yep.
going to talk about that. But guys, yeah, it's just the thing with live performances. Sometimes they're a hit. And a comedy too. Although I feel like
Comedy's better. To
I
see in
enjoy
person.
comedy live more. I feel
and you
like.
can watch it on the TV too. That one doesn't matter.
Yeah, and
It's-
you don't lose the quality watching on TV.
No, not at all. I mean, yeah, as long
Because
as
some
it's shot
people
well.
will make the argument, obviously, that live music can sound better live.
Right,
And I
right.
agree with that.
No,
I
for
agree
sure,
100%.
for sure.
I agree.
But
yeah,
like
but
comedy,
a joke is funny on TV or in person, regardless.
Regardless.
100%.
If it's delivered right, it's gonna be funny. So.
yeah.
Is there any sporting event that you've always wanted to go to that you haven't been to,
Uh,
or you'd be down to try?
well, I went to
Ooh.
last summer. I went to finally saw a soccer game live. I saw Manchester United. They played
nice.
in Atlanta. It was a preseason game, but
Still.
I was trying to go to a World Cup game this year. But honestly, all the teams that I would have wanted to see, the tickets were insanely
Insane.
priced.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
like, I don't want to just go to go. Like, I want to
the
go to see a team that
Columbia
like,
game that just passed, right?
yeah. My cousin was actually at that game.
Nosebleed, 3,500
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like, but that's the thing. People are gonna pay for that shit
for sure.
especially when you have
Yeah.
people coming from all over the world.
And that's
all
called-
the money is coming here.
And
So
that's called international passion. And they're smart because every 4 years it builds the hype.
Exactly.
I've always
So-
wanted to go to an F1 race. You know,
I've heard those
but,
are pretty
Monaco.
fun.
But at the same time, I probably don't want to go because think about it. It's a track. They're going so fast. If you're sitting here, you only see that real
You're
quick.
right. Like
That's
split
true.
second. Yeah.
So you're watching the screen the most of the
Back to
time.
mingling, drinking, shit
Yeah,
like
I mean,
that.
for the party aspect.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of the same with like the Kentucky Derby and horse races and
For
things
sure.
like that. Like the horse
Yeah.
races only last like 30 seconds, a
Yeah.
minute, however long. I don't know. I'm not a horse race expert, but however long they last. And then you're back to just kind of like the ambiance, the vibe. You're at whatever fancy country club, whatever the fuck.
I've always wanted to see, not to do it, but just to figure out how they do it, like golf, like the Masters.
Yeah.
Do you follow the golfer the whole time, or do
Yeah.
you just stay at one hole and watch
Well,
one
there's
hole?
multiple. I think they like space them out to where there's multiple going at once, so you can kind of follow the golfer that you want to follow, or like they have different tee times and things
But
like that.
if I'm
so-
paying, I don't want to walk and follow.
Well, see, I
yeah,
wonder-
but part of it is too
Yeah.
is getting fucked up, drunk, drinking
true.
beers. Yeah,
I wonder if you could
golfing
stay
and
at
shit.
one hole
especially
and then watch.
nowadays. So
Yeah, probably. I'm sure you people camp up and just
Yeah.
kind of see what's good. You find a good spot, and you have your little beer helper there, whatever. You have whatever restaurant.
Caddy
or cut-
boy.
Exactly. And then you
the
just
cart girl,
kinda-
you got to call the cart.
Right, that's what it
Oh,
is.
I
That's
see
what
the
it
cart
is.
girls on
like the little
Instagram.
vendors and shit like
Yeah.
that, little glizzy vendors and shit.
But I've seen videos of people like trolling and yelling and shit when people
Yeah.
hit the ball and stuff.
and you're not supposed to. That's
Yeah.
golf etiquette. That's like the same with bowling. You're supposed to stay quiet until they fucking let
That's
that
true.
thing fly.
Well, I think people are getting rowdy. I think me and Guido talked about this off camera. People are like doing social media at golf events now, like trying to
Yeah,
scare and
it's
like
the whole like
be obnoxious.
influencer life. Like,
Yeah.
yo, what's up, guys? I'm here at the
Yeah.
Masters. I'm gonna go fuck with
Right.
Bryson DeChambeau or something.
And fucking get views and shit.
Yeah.
Which I mean, listen, I get it. Not knocking the hustle, but like,
Time and place.
ew.
You got to be a
For
dick
real,
about
real,
it.
for real, like for real.
Like
It's
we
tough.
we grew up watching all the YouTube pranksters and shit.
Yeah,
and then, like,
right.
every once in a while we'll try and watch some new shit just to see, and it's like, holy fuck. It's
But they're
so
doing the thing
cringe.
is now is that everything is in real time now. Like before, it was more like there was realness to it, but like they were scheduling things, setting things up. Everything is so like real time. I need it now. Live streaming. Like
Yeah.
if this isn't as authentic as it can be, I don't want to
Yeah, it's
fucking.
true.
So people are going over the top,
Damn.
especially the younger generation.
live stream prank videos. And you
True.
see the good and bad reactions.
Bro, and people, I mean, exactly. You're getting people that you don't know how they're gonna react. Like they
Like,
don't
if you
know
got
that they're on
fucked
live
up
stream.
on camera, they might not put it in the YouTube video.
Right.
But on the live stream, you're gonna
Right,
see
you
it.
get that shit. Yeah.
Or if
And-
you get arrested, you're gonna see it.
And like I said, I think obviously with the reality TV, obviously Love Island is crazy right now.
Yeah.
People,
all
all the
that
ladies
shit.
are going crazy. And even like I said, YouTubers are doing their own renditions of it. It's all about, I guess, just trying to get that clickbait, obviously, as
Right.
much and as wherever you can, guys. It is pretty crazy, but let us know in the comments how you feel about it. Do you think the social media and the sports and things like that can go a little too far? Do fans need to chill the F out? Sometimes I feel like they do. Like I said, you can be happy, but, you know, when you're being destructive at the same time, that's where I think it becomes an issue ultimately.
The tagline for the Knicks was, "We're burning the city down."
Well, yeah, and we have clips on that on our YouTube if you want to go check it out. Just of people going crazy. Side Talk has a whole thing of people just saying they're going to burn the city down, and it just...
That's not a good thing.
It's not a good thing.
I don't know why that was such a good thing for them.
Well, I mean, it's your city, bitch. Like, why are we burning it down? I don't understand. Like,
The
again,
city's too hot, because you know what else is too hot?
too hot. And like I said, New York's got I'm sure they got a lot of problems. Like,
Yeah.
the last thing they need to do is be lighting shit on fire. And now there's rats on fire.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Maybe they just need to start from fucking zero.
Yeah. Guys, but talking about shit on fire.
That's why I was trying to lay you up there.
Hey.
Guido
I knew there was
Papi.
something there. I just didn't know what
You
it
missed
was.
the whole fucking thing.
Facts. We're going on to New and Noteworthy, baby. The segment where we take the week's top headlines and banter them out. So, yes, talking about things on fire. Europe, bitch, it is on fire. They are
damn.
facing a massive heat wave. Yes.
Oh,
I just actually
those-
heard about this the
My
other day.
sister's actually in Europe, and in the group chat, she just mentioned that. Yeah.
Where's she at? You don't have
She's
to give
in-
a location.
She's in
specific,
Spain
but-
right now.
Yeah.
No, Spain is actually one of the places right now that we're going to talk about.
And my grandparents live in Spain, too. So.
Oh, shit.
And then
Yeah.
see, it's pretty crazy. And for those who don't know America, we may have a lot of fucking issues, but one thing I'm blessed, and we're all blessed, is
AC. Yeah.
we're cold in this bitch.
we are.
Imagine we're shooting a podcast in
Climate
Europe right
control.
now. We'd be fucked.
Oh, yeah, I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Especially with all this equipment and the heat that shit radiates.
yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, hell no. And Europeans got them weird ass plugs too, probably hot as shit. Let us know in the
Oh, yeah,
comments.
And they don't believe in deodorant.
That
So I heard.
France.
What?
France, you know.
Wee wee, you stinky. Wee wee.
Pepper
Guys.
Le Pew.
Yes, France, Spain, they're all under a massive heat advisory. And again, different from America, we have ways to deal with it in terms
Right.
of
And it's hot
air
here right
conditioning.
now.
Oh, it's fucked.
It's been hot this year, but not like this.
Yes,
for
and
them.
I don't know, obviously, the humidity and things like that. But guys, people are freaking out because the Europeans are not used to this shit.
Yep.
And so when they feel it, they start running into cars. They start jumping into rivers. I've got a video of this guy. He's kind of reacting, and we're going to kind of dive into the whole situation.
Is he
This is the guy from
European or no?
Barstool, right?
Maybe Jack Mack. I don't know if that is that a guy from Barstool. Maybe.
Oh, so he's American?
I think so.
Blimey, let's see what he's got to say. Jack the Mack.
Conditioning for their entire existence, and the heat wave has gotten so bad right now. They're telling their residents to put yogurt on their windows because it is a innovative trick to cool down your home. Bus drivers are just passing out in the middle of driving.
Well, and that's the thing too, because these guys obviously, the cars are the one thing that does have AC. I think everywhere. I don't think it matters if you're in Europe or not.
right.
So if your AC goes out in the car, that's where a lot of people are just we're
But,
fucked.
and like, okay, regardless if we have AC or not, like we're used to it.
Right.
These
Yeah.
countries, they're not. This is their hacks. Put yogurt on the windows.
Well, yeah. I mean, and again, let us know in the comments if that's something that sounds like it would be fucking disgusting.
Yeah,
It
my
sounds
grandma told me that. I'd be like, all right, bitch, you're
I'm
tripping.
sure it would smell bad.
yeah, I'm
That's
like,
just
Hell yeah.
dairy.
that's some
Yeah,
warm ass
it's
dairy.
gonna get rotten.
And isn't yogurt already like yeast infected milk and shit?
Yeah.
Guys, maybe don't do that first tip.
Damn.
buses because it's so hot. Not even the buses have air conditioning.
Oh.
People are lying.
Okay, see if that's true,
That's fucked.
You're fucked up.
The Uber, sorry, yo, no AC in the Uber.
Because I get it. Like sometimes when I went to England, some of the buses didn't, like the old Big Bens or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, the double deckers?
Yeah, so
Oh,
they have
damn.
like old ass fuck buses like that, maybe. But then you could always sit on top and maybe kind of get the breeze. But
Right.
I don't know.
But then you got
up
the sun beating on you.
outside
Yeah.
of appliance stores in France, and they are bum rushing them like it's Black Friday in 2005 at Best Buy
Damn.
to get.
Let me get that
fans,
AC,
not even
boy.
air conditioners, fans.
Guys, look at them turning all American over
Yeah,
here.
it's Black Friday.
Look at that, you American
To be honest, this
motherfuckers.
is 5 p.m. at the fucking Walmart by me.
For real.
On a normal Tuesday.
See, over here it's Pokemon cards. Over there it's
Oh, sure.
AC units and fans and shit. Guys, they're gonna be they're scalping ACs, bet money. They're fucking. Oh, you want an AC $1,000, bitch? That's what they do. Like when we have
Man,
hurricanes
that's what
over
we need to do.
here.
We need to sell them air conditioners.
Price
and
gouging.
shit.
Facts,
Price gouging.
guys. We scamming y'all asses. What's up?
I mean,
I mean, but they don't
I'm
have
trying
Amazon
not to
over
laugh
there?
because there's
Really?
been some
Fuck me.
deaths. Every
Yeah,
single
I don't know,
day,
I'm
they're
asking.
getting
I'm sure.
a
I'm
new
sure.
They have
hottest
to,
day
sure.
ever.
So yeah, today was the so they're breaking records. Like I said, the hottest day ever. They're breaking records every single week. I don't know in color wise, but purple. I know purple and white is like super hot
Right.
when it comes to temperatures and
Here's
shit.
a look at a
Yeah, it's
lot
worse
of
than red.
Europe's
Yeah.
which is crazy because
Yeah.
red is
and
usually the
a
worst.
heat map. France recorded its hottest day ever yesterday with an average temperature of 29 degrees Celsius.
Yeah,
which is
Celsius
like-
bullshit.
Fahrenheit, it's like 83 degrees, but it did hit like 40 to 43 degrees, and
That's probably closer to
Fahrenheit,
like
which
100.
is over 100. And they have no air conditioning. A bus driver in France crashed today because he fainted due to the heat having no AC in the bus. People are diving in to a lot of like the rivers throughout Paris, France, and other places, and they don't know how to swim, and they're drowning.
shit.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay.
We ain't doing that here.
Okay, guys,
Right.
I get you're fucking hot, but if you can't fucking swim,
Break open a fire hydrant or something.
Okay, do they not have showers? What's the dealio? I don't know.
Well, if you're homeless,
Okay, but like
the
it's a-
river is your shower.
Fuck, I don't know. Get into the
Yeah,
shallow
but then
end,
you'd think they know how to swim.
You would think.
Fuck.
right?
And also, too, I've heard a lot of the rivers don't have like walkway points to get in.
So
Damn.
it's
You
just
just
like
go
a
through the
fucking-
city. Yeah,
it's
and there's
just
no way to
deep.
get out like that.
Shit.
Now, see, that's one thing I've always, and I don't know how much water is in France, but like if you're in an area that's a shit ton of water, you should know how to swim.
Right, but also too,
sure.
like those rivers by the cities like that. I
Oh,
wouldn't want to
fuck.
be diving
They're
in. I don't
dirty.
care how hot I am.
They
Oh, it's
probably,
probably
they probably got
disgusting.
hella
Probably,
trash
yeah, exactly.
and debris in
That-
there.
you get disease and die anyways.
It's
so
that
you might as well
Ratatouille
just
shit. It's
fucking-
probably horrible.
Did you ever watch that movie? It came out like maybe a year or two ago. The Sharks in Paris.
Nah.
Yeah, it's like the sharks are in the rivers of Paris
Oh,
and shit.
nice.
Damn.
Is that like a fucking Sharknado type movie?
Kinda.
Yeah,
It's a
it
little
sounds
better,
similar to
little
that.
better. Not as crazy, but
For
still
real.
crazy.
Like,
I can't.
there's been
Sharknado was
40
crazy.
instances
No, and they made, and I kind of love Sci-Fi Channel for those kind of movies.
Yeah.
Me and my grandpa
Yeah.
would watch them all the time.
The fact that it took off the way it did, though, was insane.
yeah.
Like
Cult
it
classic.
was
They
a
made, like, 4 of 'em.
cultural phenomenon. Like Sharknado took over for like 6 months.
A
Just-
good-
that's
yeah.
everybody was talking about that shit. It was
I
crazy.
still hear about it.
I
all
feel
the
like
time.
movies like that do well in like China. They love bullshit movies like that. Look, they love Transformers.
But it ends
they
up
love
being a
Sharknado.
stoner movie too. You're like, yo, throw it on right now, bro. Sharknado.
That's crazy. Imagine if that actually happened.
yeah,
For real. Look,
Sharks in space.
Same thing with like alien movies. I love watching those freaky alien movies. Or
Yeah.
Oh, Paul. Like I just watched Paul the other day. That's a funny with Seth Rogen.
Oh, yeah, that
shit,
movie
I
is pretty
forgot about
funny,
that
though.
movie.
I
never
forgot
saw
about
it.
that.
It's
It's an
pretty
old
funny.
movie.
Damn.
Not old, but like when I was a kid, it came out.
I know
was
what you're
like,
talking about.
Damn, Paul.
The cardiac
movie
unit
poster, like,
of
looking
a
up at it, right?
hospital in Germany where people recover from heart surgery is measuring at 100 degrees.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's only
Okay, so and that's the thing. Okay, if your hospital doesn't have AC, okay, they say that they have a central AC or they have mini ACs. I don't know what that means. That's crazy, though.
15 years old. Is this a third world country? Is Europe a third? Here's a tweet from someone in French. I realize I haven't been complaining enough to sum up the situation. 44 degrees Fahrenheit.
Stop it with
outside,
this
47
fucking
degrees
Celsius.
inside, which is like over 100 degrees. The Wi-Fi's been down for 3 days. My induction cooktop no longer works because it detects overheating. And there are some air conditioners in Europe, but Germany's public broadcaster actually put out an infographic this week discouraging people from using AC units
Oh, wow.
because they merely displace heat, which would be replaced by more hot air. Instead, they recommend unplugging electronics, rolling up carpet.
Damn.
Well, guys, I think America just took a huge W on their 250th fucking birthday.
Fuck yeah.
Guido Papi.
Guys,
Saving that.
while the Europeans are burning alive, we are over here. Guys, we won the Revolutionary War, and now we're winning the fucking war
On
for
AC.
humidity and temperature. Yeah, it's good.
Fuck.
And I think, guys, you can complain all you want, but if you're sweaty and hot, it makes things 10 times
Hell
worse.
yeah, everyone's
Oh my
pissed
God.
off. bro.
Cranky.
I
wet.
get angry when I'm hot.
I
Yeah.
get a little cranky. And guys, let us know where you are at. If you're in Europe, especially, if you have any, heat problems, we want to know how hot it is, the temperatures,
Yeah.
things like that. And even in America, because America, it's not
It's
fucking
getting
cold.
hot.
It's not
getting hot.
fucking cold.
Right.
We're about to hit hurricane season too.
And
Turn
we're
up.
about to hit
Fun
hurricane
times.
season.
Yeah, take that, Europe.
Take that.
What are they gonna do
Europe.
with a hurricane?
I will say, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know if they get hurricanes as
All
much
their
over there.
ancient fucking ruins will be swept
Not
away.
the catacombs. Fuck. Guys, let us know in the comments how you feel about America taking another W in the Heat Wars. And we're moving on to new and noteworthy. We've got another great topic from my boy Eric. He dropped a couple great stories, and we're going to dive into them.
what
This
I can.
first one has to do with Gracie. Gracie is what, a giraffe, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to pull up this story, and we're going to kind of talk about it here.
Gracie.
So I don't know if you guys
Gracie the
saw
giraffe.
what was the movie that the dogs like went on a huge journey across country?
Homeward Bound.
Oh.
Homeward Bound.
He knew that
got you.
immediately.
Immediately.
He knew that.
I'm from San Francisco, so the,
for real?
the movie takes
Bet.
place
So
there.
that makes sense.
And for those who don't know, that's a movie where a family of animals, it wasn't just a dog. I think it was like,
Like
Yeah,
a
there's like a
cat
cat.
and,
There's like a
like,
bunch of shit.
yeah.
they get lost and they have to travel across country to get back home.
Yep.
And a missing giraffe was almost, well, I guess it kind of did the opposite of that. It was found in
Bro,
it
he's like,
got
fuck
lost.
this place.
Yeah,
I'm out of here.
It tried to run away from home, like Madagascar type vibes.
That'd be a movie.
Yeah, facts. If only she's talking. I think in Homeward Bound they're talking animals, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they talk to each other.
Yeah. Gracie was found just miles away from Cedar Hollow Ranch, where she went missing for about 2 weeks. Okay. And that's the thing, like, I get like a dog or like a cat, but there's a fucking giraffe.
And I'm pretty sure they did like aerial searches and still couldn't
like,
find it.
2 weeks getting escaped to not see a giraffe is pretty crazy, right? But
Yeah.
then also like 2 weeks of a giraffe living on its own is kind of crazy too.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
shit. They
nowhere
probably
near
just
like the plains.
Well, you
Yeah,
think
I mean-
they put like an
Africa.
air tag on this fucker, right?
there's something, but like also like
Also,
don't know.
this is Texas. I'm surprised no one didn't just shoot it. Some random dude.
Hey, let's have some giraffe jerky, boy.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit happens all the time.
Like, cause Gracie, I'm gonna pull up a picture here on our YouTube Rumble. That bitch, she a big girl. Look at them legs.
Can you imagine you just driving and you see
see a
this?
giraffe.
I'd be like,
but then nobody reports that shit either. That's my thing though. Like it wasn't even
Yeah.
that it was like far away. It was just miles from the ranch when they found it. So like they did a bad job of
yeah.
looking, in my opinion. Like
What
what
the
do you guys
hell's a
doing?
giraffe look like?
So Gracie is a 3 or 4 year old. I guess that's a baby for a giraffe. Vanished after she was feeding on a hillside, according to whoever. She then found her way to an unfenced area on the opposite side and went bye.
Oh, damn.
And so, yeah, she went for a little trip. Gracie's owner, they offered a $5,000 reward, which to me doesn't sound like a lot for a fucking giraffe.
Oh, she was probably going
How
to
you gonna
watch.
wrangle that thing in? Like, hey, I found it. Like,
She looked like she was going to watch the Spurs. She had found her outside of San Antonio.
Right?
Oh,
that's
there you go.
Dude, that's a Spurs fan right
Oh,
there.
that's Wemby's sister.
Wemby. You know, it was hilarious seeing Wemby just being so angry about the whole situation, too, on a funny note, because, like, he was not.
What did he say at the conference at the end? when
He
they were
was like,
talking?
see you never.
Yeah, see you never. That was like his big thing.
damn.
Which to me, like, bro, you could take an L without taking an L that bad.
Do
like,
they
that's
get in
kind of
trouble?
crazy.
Like I know in other sports, if you either refuse to do a press conference or if you
get
just leave, you get fined.
Yeah,
Really?
I
I didn't
know
know
the NFL
that.
does that with certain players. I'm sure the NBA does it too.
I'm sure,
I
yeah.
know he got a lot of heat, like from media people and things like that. That he wasn't showing up, shaking hands. He
Yeah.
left, didn't go to talk to media sometimes.
But not
so.
as an athlete. Like I respect that. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, you just lost, bro.
Yeah,
you don't
fuck
want to
that. I
fucking
wanna
talk
talk
to
to
people.
Well, that's the thing. I
Bullshit.
didn't think, like, if you're forced to have to, like,
It's
talk.
in your contract,
That sucks.
bro.
Okay, if it's in
Yeah.
your contract,
Well,
that's
there's
on
certain
you.
players that do have media obligations just because, like, they're either like, you know, if you're a quarterback or the star player on your team, like, you do have
You
media
represent
obligations.
the team,
Yeah,
especially if they're the captain.
That's
right,
true.
right. But like, yeah, I know a lot of them kind of started implementing like, you're gonna get fined if you don't come. Like, you have to
Damn.
do
I
this.
forgot. I think it's NFL or maybe even college.
I mean,
coaches.
Marshawn Lynch was, I'm just here so
True.
I don't get fined.
That's right. Yeah, he would literally say that.
Yeah.
Bro.
Now, see, I wonder if it's like, oh, they have to be there for a certain amount of time, or they could just, because what Wemby did, he kind of just left. He was like, okay, I'm out of here.
That's
so
true.
I wonder if you have to be there for a certain amount of time, or if you
Who
just,
knows how many questions they got out of
Right.
him? But I
Yeah.
heard it was pretty quick. They
Right.
come out.
And I guess that's the thing with sports and contracts. I'm like, you know, I feel for him, but I'm like, you signed the contract.
signed
You're
the
making so
contract.
much fucking money at the end of the day, but I get it. You don't want to talk while you just got like,
Yeah.
and it wasn't exactly like, obviously New York, everyone was like, because I didn't see anyone
But
really.
and nobody
like-
makes it easy, bro. Because when you lose, everyone's like,
Yeah.
you lost.
Well,
I mean,
New York,
what was
yeah.
it? I think it was the game 3 or game 4 when they blew that giant lead that somebody threw an egg at Wemby.
I think 4. I think it
Yeah,
was 4.
they threw an egg.
Is that
at
the
him.
one that Trump came? I believe so.
I don't know. Was Wemby leaving or walking in when they threw the egg?
I'm pretty sure he was leaving.
Leaving. True.
Damn. Let's
And
see.
they threw a fucking egg at him, which, come on, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
That
like,
is
I
kind of fucked up. Like,
And I don't know much about Wemby, but like as someone who's that big, I'm sure he has a little bit of like an ego. You get an egg thrown at you,
Yeah.
it could kind of fuck with you a little bit.
I
Right.
mean, would you like it if I threw egg at
Well,
you?
no, even as not, yeah,
yeah,
it's
just anybody, like,
Facts.
god damn, like,
Yeah.
I'm already having a bad day, and
egg
now I'm just
smell,
fucking-
first
Yeah.
of all. It's not a clean mess.
And I
And
think
it's kind of hard. It's a shell.
And I think
Yeah.
probably that's why the Spurs were like, oh, we could take this win from them, but then they might have died. So who knows? Like I said, that'd be
For
crazy.
real.
They
They
locked
would have
down.
needed the fucking Secret Service,
For real.
National Guard to get him out of New York if they would have
Yeah,
won that game
shit.
by
Well, that-
30 points, but then they ended up blowing it. So
Damn, yeah.
And I
sucks
think
to suck.
they talked about this. That was like the biggest comeback ever, right?
Yeah, 29 points in
That's crazy.
NBA Finals history, which is wild because I was watching it in real time. I'm like, there's no way right now. Like, middle of the third quarter, like they'll start, they'll get back into their groove.
Yeah.
Imagine
Fourth
people who
quarter
like
starts
bet on
coming.
that game.
Right. Oh,
Oh
my
my
God.
God.
They probably lost their mind.
Yeah, shit's
That
my
was
dad's
probably
a big
the
Knicks fan.
I know the emotional roller coaster. That's why I don't like betting because, like, especially on
yeah.
teams that I root for, like I'm already emotionally invested.
Yeah.
And then you just add the extra element of like I have money on this now, like, and people be going crazy betting.
When
their
you bet,
fucking,
do you get like the nerves? You get like real like because I know people that have to drink to like be able to be like. Oh,
no, I don't,
okay.
because that's why I don't bet often. Like when I do bet, I'll bet like on UFC fights, or
Okay.
I'll do parlays, but like little things that like little 3-4 leg parlays, but like that's few and far in between. One, because I just don't have really good luck with them, and I just never
It's
hit.
tough.
Yeah,
It's
and
tough.
two, like again, it just adds like I'll start getting emotionally involved into things that I just don't like about teams I don't even care about.
Yeah.
It's like I need you to fucking hit the assist,
Well,
get
like-
the over on that shit, and fucking lose my mind over.
I've said
bullshit.
this before. If you have say you have a team. So all right, let's go football. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
Steelers fan, right? If I either bet on the Steelers or any of the players on the Steelers, let's say we win, but we didn't win by what I needed for
Right.
the parlay.
It takes away
the
from it.
win.
Right,
And then
right.
also now I'm getting pissed at the players, and they're my players. It's like
Right,
you just
right.
kind of lose the love for the right reasons of the sport.
Yeah, bro.
Especially, and I feel people like, okay, they get lucky maybe a couple times, and then
Right.
they spend so much, they start spending a lot of money.
But you gotta chase the high to win
right,
it back.
Right. That's the appeal of it. Is
I lost
like,
my
fuck
house,
the
my
rush.
car. And all that. Oh fuck.
Lost my dog.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that all followed from when they legalized. Obviously, a lot of states have legalized the mobile betting and the sports
Yeah.
betting
Yeah,
and things like
and
that.
you go on like YouTube or any big social media.
Oh, yeah,
all you
it's
see is that.
ridiculous.
Even on TV.
yeah.
Well, I don't know if you guys have paid attention to this quarterback at Texas Tech, the Brandon Sorsby kid, that he got in trouble for. He placed like something like 9,000 bets.
I heard about that.
And he like it wasn't like big bets, but it was so frequent that he bet some on his team and stuff like that he's not being able to play football now in college, and the NFL is not. They're
Damn.
pretty much essentially suspending him for a year now.
Was he like placing the bets himself, or was he having someone else
he
do it
was
for
he
him?
was doing it.
Now, was he like?
Is
I
he-
heard he was like kind of throwing and like kind of like, oh, he would bet and then kind of throw. Was that true or no?
No, that part I.
Because that's definitely hell.
Yeah,
illegal.
that
That's what I was
part.
thought,
yeah,
yeah.
if that was the case, yeah, then they would have come down on him a lot harder. But
Okay.
I don't think that was the case. I think he was just making bets on his team, but like hitting overs and things like that, and like betting on if we win, things like that.
How
But
old is
nothing
he?
like I think like 22, 23.
Okay, I was gonna say because he gotta be at least 21.
He's young. Yeah, he's young. So, like, a lot of people are kind of coming down on or giving the NFL a little bit of shit because they were going to do a supplemental draft for him. And what that is that
Yeah.
all 32 teams can put a draft pick on him. So if they think he's going to be a third-round pick, they will be able to give up a third-round pick. And if they get that, then he'll join their team. And that's how that works. But they said, actually, we're not going to do this. You have to kind of wait until the 2027 draft. You can enter, get your problem fixed, this, that, whatever. But people are kind of like, well, the NFL has let go of a lot worse things, rape cases, domestic violence
That's
cases
crazy.
and things like that. And the one thing that I've pointed to a lot, and I've actually mentioned this on one of the podcasts, check out the Rawcast with B Raw, that when you have supreme talent in anything, you're going to get away with a lot more things.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, prime examples, Michael Jackson, R. Kelly, Ben Roethlisberger, he got away with a rape case, things like
That's
that.
my guy.
Yeah, so yeah, sorry. But
No, you could.
but yeah,
Guido
when
Papi.
you're winning and you have supreme talent, people will sweep things under the rug and let it go. So,
Yeah. And-
–
Supreme talent, and if you're like a good-looking person,
yep.
that helps
Pretty
too.
privilege.
And it's tough too because I'm like sometimes I feel like you should be able to separate art from the musician
For
or
sure.
from the artist, but it's tough because like there are severe cases where like okay, if you were really heinous, like if
Right.
you're Adolf Hitler and you're painting, oh, your paintings are so beautiful. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. That's where I'm like sometimes and that's where it can be up for discussion in the comments.
I mean, what R. Kelly did was terrible. I still listen to some R. Kelly in the car. Chris
Same.
Brown, people want to get on him for punching Rihanna and shit.
Fire
Hey,
music.
regardless, he still makes good music. I don't support what he did,
yeah.
but he still makes a good song.
Yeah.
He's a talented dude.
And that's where I think like Chris Brown's was certainly like that's a redeemable. It's fucked up, but a redeemable thing in my
Right,
opinion.
comparatively speaking to like an R. Kelly. I mean, even
100%.
recently, Michael Jackson with the biopic, that's still, and that, every time you bring up Michael Jackson, that's going to bring up everything that comes with
Yep.
Michael Jackson, the good
Yes.
and the bad. So
The most
there's-
recent one, Diddy.
Diddy. I mean, shit.
But
Great.
were we liking all of his new music? Not really.
No,
The
but
old
he's
shit.
he's produced so many classic hits, and he has such an impact on rap and hip hop.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was doing some funny shit.
On a
Some
funny note,
shit.
I don't know if you guys heard about TK. He just released like a project from prison. You know the guy.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
The
Oh,
race.
shit.
The race.
Yeah,
Remember that guy.
and it's pretty crazy just to think about like, oh wow, like how far technology's coming and the fact that like, okay, I can record something through
Right.
a prison phone,
Right.
and an engineer can kind of make it sound not.
Tory
fuck that.
Lanez was
Tory Lanez,
another
that's
one.
what I'm
Yeah,
about to say.
Tory Lanez. He,
Yeah.
Listen to that shit, dude.
it's a great album. Great
He
album.
grabbed what 2 from prison.
Yep.
Pretty sure. And a bunch of singles. They're all really good.
Yeah.
Damn, talk about running up that commissary, son. Like, and that's pretty. And,
And he
obviously,
got stabbed too.
Yeah,
Plenty
he
of times.
did. Oh my
Goddamn.
god, damn. Yeah, he's had it rough.
free my boy Tory.
Every
dude.
project release, he gets stabbed. Pretty close to it.
Hey,
Really
well,
fucking weird.
It adds to the.
Well, if he
fucking-
does it too many times, I'm gonna start thinking he's
They
doing it
say-
on
they-
purpose.
no, they say it's Megan's label getting after him.
That
You think
bitch.
so?
That's what they say.
Damn.
That is.
I'm not gonna
crazy
lie
thing.
though, the fact that he is still in jail after like it's come out that she's lied,
Yep.
like on the stand and shit like
Yep.
that, it's like
And just
Kinda
recently,
funny.
like last year, his lawyer came out and said like some new evidence came out.
right,
Blah, blah.
right.
Never heard
Nothing
shit about that again.
Nothing. Shit gets swept under the rug. Yeah,
But
listen.
then she got Popeye's commercials popping off and shit.
Oh my god, yeah, it's pretty crazy, and just to see how I don't know, and you guys can let us know in the comments if you know free Tory or if you're a Megan fan,
Tory.
whatever.
Yeah.
But obviously, I think we're all Tory on this one, and I think it was just unfair. Obviously, the story was crazy, and hopefully he'll get out early. Regardless, I don't think he's gonna serve that whole entirety of the time.
Yeah,
But guys, let us know how you
Damn.
feel about
We
it.
went from R. Kelly to Michael Jackson to Tory Lanez.
Thanks,
Hey,
guys.
hey, the range is crazy
Yeah.
in here.
Facts. That's what you get on
Never
the
know what
BBE
you get.
podcast, bro. And speaking of range, my boy's waist was ranging because a child. Well, okay, let me just read this here. Michigan parents charged with murder after a 7-year-old son dies weighing 255 pounds. Goddamn.
7 years old.
Especially when you think about the average weight for a 7-year-old is like 50 pounds.
I thought the Rizzler was bad, but this is 250. How much
crazy.
you think the Rizzler weighs? Like, be honest.
He's got to be pushing like
He's
one-
nowhere 200.
one.
But he's also not 7 years old,
He's
too.
like
How old
8.
is he?
He's like 8 or 6.
Is he really?
Yeah,
Holy
look it up.
schmoly.
I think he's 8 or 9.
Damn, for real, he's
Yeah.
got like the soul of like a 45-year-old.
He's making the money of a 45-year-old man, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'll look up.
I mean, but he's got to be like 120, 130.
No, and I think, and that's insane. And
For real.
255 pounds, that's
Crazy.
That's huge for a normal adult. Like,
Right.
You shouldn't
Right.
be. I don't think anybody, except for maybe like a muscle builder, should be like 255 pounds.
Yeah, unless you're like 6'5", 6'6", and that's like your natural walk around weight because you're so tall. But like,
Yes.
7 years old. I mean, how tall are you at like 7 years old? Like 3 feet tall?
Well, that's
Something
what
like
and I think that's being.
Three and a half
I
feet
think
tall.
that's being generous, low key. And obviously, we can discuss how like murder and obviously manslaughter and things. 'cause
Right.
Obviously, murder. That's you're cooked. Damian and Jessica O'Brien. I guess fuck them. We're just gonna say their names because they did.
Fuck him, yeah.
They did feed their
Murder.
child. Were arrested last November after a witness called authorities. Both faced charges of second-degree murder, second-degree child abuse in the presence of another child. What the fuck? So they got two child. They're just like fattening up the one. God
Yeah.
damn.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, apparently too. The second one they found outside naked, just fat as fuck, chilling.
So is the other one
I
also
want to do an interview
kinda-
with these guys and see what the fuck they look like.
God damn.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Okay, so torture, that's bad. So I don't know.
Yeah.
And 2 counts of second-degree child abuse.
You're right. This story was dark.
God
I told you,
damn.
that's why I'm like, shit. Like it caught my eye, but I started reading. I'm like, oh damn.
What state, if you had to guess, would you say the most fat people live in? That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I would say Michigan is up on there though.
Oh, I see. Like, what state has
Yeah, most fat
Wisconsin?
Per capita.
Wisconsin's a fat
So,
state.
Based on our guesses, we're looking at the Midwest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bunch
Yeah.
of soda pop.
Yeah, cheese
Yeah.
curds and
Candy.
cheese and shit.
Damn, cheese curds are good. You know what, too? I was thinking about some Culvers today,
Bro,
too.
they're building one right around
I saw.
here. Yes, sir.
I saw
We're
that
hype,
shit.
we're hype.
There's one right by me, too, where I live, so I might, before I get home, just stop by because
Hit it.
I didn't take anything out
Hit
of
it.
the freezer, nothing like that, and it's Sunday. I already
If we
had-
were sponsored by Culver's, this would be
Hey,
a great
I
plug.
already,
my
I already had a
God.
shitty weekend of eating, so I might as well just top it off with some Culvers.
Facts.
Hell yeah.
And I would say, quick hot take on Culver's. I feel like Culver's is like a more affordable Five Guys.
I think they're more of a mix of like if Chick-fil-A
Yep.
and Steak and Shake had a baby.
I love
Yep.
that.
That's Culver's to me.
because they
Yeah.
have a very vast menu where you can get fish, chicken.
Right.
I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah,
it's
But
all.
and the fish, bro. I'm not a big fish at a fast food place guy. I know you said you didn't like
Yeah.
seafood. Their fish sandwiches are
Pizza
so that's crazy to me.
No, it's so good, bro. And I just love the variety. And again, their ice cream, that's probably what they're known for.
The
malts
custard.
and shit.
What do they call it?
Yeah.
What are they? Curd or what? It's
Custard?
Like custard, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know the difference between like ice cream and custard.
Me either.
I think-
There's shakes, malts,
Yes.
custard, ice cream, gelato, sorbet.
Gelato.
There's all these different.
Guido,
words.
do you know what makes gelato different or no?
Between what?
Like ice cream.
It's fruit flavored.
Is it-
too.
oh,
That's
yeah.
like the main thing.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of it has
More
to do
like
with
a
like the,
sherbet, right?
Yeah, and there's
Type
sherbet,
shit, yeah.
sherbet and sorbet. There's
Sherbet.
all
Yeah.
these different words.
I know a lot of it has to do with like the milk fat content. Like
Yeah.
you have to have a certain amount to call it this or that.
Ice or no ice.
Yes, like obviously like Breyers, they have to call it a frozen dairy dessert
Oh shit.
because there's not enough
To be
fat.
ice cream.
Yeah, and it's funny. They actually had a recent lawsuit. A lot of people were like, "Hey, this is an ice cream, bitch." Yeah, you know what I mean. So, and let me know how you guys
Damn.
feel about it. I'm not super picky, but I definitely prefer like the full fat ice cream. If I'm gonna have ice cream,
Might as well go.
give me
all
something
in.
a little
Yeah,
rich,
right.
baby. But
Shit,
yeah,
I'll do like root beer float or give me like an ice cream sundae, the traditional one, or a
Facts.
banana split or something.
you know, it's funny. It's kind of morbid. We're talking about these delicious treats while homie was.
Oh yeah, fuck my bad.
Damn.
We do not condone.
My boy was.
Shout out
Hey.
diabetes.
My boy
Hey,
was a
he was-
Culver's fanatic, bro.
He's a
Oh yeah, he's in
competition.
Michigan, not that far.
Yeah,
For real.
yeah. Good thing it wasn't in Vegas. He could have went to the heart attack girl.
Oh, yeah,
you hear
ever
about that?
place?
That place is closing though. Thank God, low key.
What happened?
There's not enough money.
It's like describe the place though to him.
So it's okay. So Heart Attack Grill, for those who don't know, it is a spot in Vegas where they encourage you to be fatter and big and greasy as hell.
Yeah.
So if you weigh over, I think it was 300 pounds, you get everything
Oh,
for free.
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I've heard of this place before.
It's no
That
fat
is-
shaming kind of vibe.
Well, it's fat encouraging.
Yeah,
They're like,
which
"Please
is
be
even
fat."
worse.
It's like
Damn.
fat, like lusting. It's kind of creepy.
Yikes.
So these people probably have a picture in that restaurant. They're like,
Yes.
hell yeah.
Well, someone died in the Heart Attack Grill, and they immortalized
Oh,
him. They made a
shit.
statue of him, and
Oh
they,
damn.
But this dude
Yeah.
died in his own house. So
He died.
That's fucking wild.
yeah, and obviously, this is obviously a very serious situation, and a big
God.
problem in America because I think a lot of people do this. I don't know. It's up obviously because they're charging him with murder, so they're saying they
Yeah.
intentionally. But I don't know how like you rate that. Like, oh, maybe they were just shitting, like didn't care how fat she was. I don't know how it goes, but then, that's expensive getting a kid that fat. Like,
For real.
goddamn. Like,
Yeah.
For real.
But
I mean,
you need the proper nutrition though,
That
and that
is
can be
true.
expensive too. Like anyone that has kids, everyone I know
I
is
mean,
always
but
like baby
damn,
formula.
255 pounds is crazy. I mean, one of the first things, like when I moved out on my own, that was one of the first things that I realized. I'm like, God damn, that grocery bill
Yeah.
is crazy.
That's true. And to
So I-
eat shitty, it costs less.
yeah.
Still, but
But you
I mean,
still need money.
at that rate though.
Well, that's the
is-
thing too.
Right, eating shitty is one thing. Eating shitty at that rate, where you have a 7-year-old that's 255 pounds, like at my heaviest, I was like almost 230, and I'm 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
So like, I'm at again like a little 7-year-old, fucking this big, fucking
And I feel horrible.
round
yeah.
as hell. I mean, that's like the fucking blueberry from
Oh, Willy Wonka.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit, a violet.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey.
Damn.
And you were right. They were also charged with the second count of child abuse after they allegedly failed to care for their 5-year-old daughter, who was also morbidly
Right.
overweight. Probably didn't get all the way. They weren't fully done with her yet,
Right.
but they caught him just in time.
That's
Thank
just
God.
crazy.
She's next. She's
She
up
was next. She was overweight, dirty, knots in her hair, and naked outside like a fucking like hey, we treat like a dog. Like this is
Yeah.
horrible.
This is a pig farm. Sounds like.
Fucked
Well,
up.
guys, it's just a serious situation. I think America does, overall have that health crisis. People are eating too
Yeah.
much. These people obviously are a huge, horrible example of eating way too much. Goddamn.
Brought the percentage down a little bit.
A little
Well,
bit.
that is,
Pizza time.
that is true.
I got a fun one though. If Homeboy was gonna do a cheat meal, what do you think it would be?
Wait, what's a
shit.
cheat meal
That's
for a
what I'm saying.
255-year-old man?
That's
what do you mean?
boy.
I mean, they
Well,
have
yeah,
the
boy.
fucking. Have you ever seen this My 600 Pound Life
Yes.
shows
A little
and
bit,
things
yeah.
like that, where like they're funneling food down people's throats and
Wah,
shit?
wah,
It's
wah.
like,
See, that's gluttony at
oh
its
my
finest.
gosh, like I can't watch that. Like to me, that shit's so repulsive. Like,
That's
and
true,
I'm
'cause-
like, I have a pretty strong stomach, but when I see
Yeah.
shit like that, like it's just like, ugh.
When you think of someone
Ugh.
getting fat, you're like, okay, they're just over consuming.
Right.
You don't think about it like that.
Right.
Like, they're funneling.
Like,
Well, they make it
that's
like a
conscious.
kink.
That's a conscious decision at that point, though.
Yes.
Like when people are doing it and it's just kind of like off of habit and one thing, that's something else. But when you're consciously making the decision to, yeah, I'm trying to get to 600 pounds. I'm trying to fucking
Fatten me up, baby.
for real. That shit's
Unless
insane.
you're a sumo wrestler, there's no need.
Bro.
And it's kind of crazy sexuality-wise. People dig that shit. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, chubby chasers.
My strange addiction. They show that shit. Yeah. There's people like because there'll be the fat chick and then the little skinny dude that's feeding them that shit.
Yeah, baby.
Oh,
yeah.
They like them all greasy and
stink like shit.
Guys,
that too. It's harder to clean.
Oh my god.
Well, and that's the thing too, and that's where they tie in that being unhygienic.
Yeah.
But they honestly can't clean themselves once they get to a point.
Rest in peace to the kid. The kid didn't
For
deserve
real.
that.
Rest in peace.
Deserve it. You don't get to pick the family.
Bot, we're gonna pour one out for my boy.
For real.
It's healthy. I feel
it. Sip.
Oh, it's Coke Zero. That's healthy too.
0 calories, baby.
Guys, a quick reminder, make sure you check us out, YouTube, Rumble, Spotify. We are everything. If you want the audio only, we are uploading it and keeping it fresh for you guys as we move on to our next new and noteworthy, because Ye has officially reunited with Tampa for the first time in over 10 years. Yeezy in the building, officially previously known as Kanye West, now known as Ye. My boy, you went to, as at the time of this recording, the Friday show. He's got two dates, Friday and Sunday. Let the people know. I'd love to get your honest opinion, because I've heard both an eternal glazing of this show and like people saying it was okay.
Yeah.
So I want to hear your honest opinion from someone who was on deck.
Well, I mean, if you see, go check out my podcast, No Hangover Podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that good shit. I think Kanye West is the greatest artist of all time. And I think there's, many layers to it, but that's just my opinion. Obviously, when it comes to music, there's so many, different things that go into play, and it's not a quantifiable thing. So that being said, I thought the experience, I thought everything in its whole, in its entirety, was fun, great time, a great experience. Now, also in that, because he is one of my favorites, because I do think he's one of the greatest, because I think the standard he set for himself is so high, the actual show and performance and some of the technical stuff was not up to par for an artist of that level. The beginning of the show, the audio from him and the actual what you're hearing from the music and things like that was off. You couldn't really hear him too much. And then I guess when I go to watch an artist or see an artist live, I'm also taking in how did they curate this set, how did they curate the songs, how are they putting things together, transitions, just all those things. And it just was very
sporadic.
Yeah,
it kind of you're doing too much, right? So then they do the opposite. Fuck it, we'll throw that one on.
Right. I mean, and there was a point where he said, no, just play the next one. He pretty much said, I'm Kanye West. Just play the next one. I have so many hits, which, hearing that and fuck, you're right. That's fucking lit. You could just play whatever the fuck you want. And I think that's also part of the beauty of it too, is that he does have so many hits that spans across almost 30 years that had with so many different artists, so many different sounds, so even just if you go off of his albums and not what he's done for other people, collab albums, any of those things, his range is crazy, insane. And it really is one of the few artists that if you go to his concert, you'll see so many different people.
Yeah.
And it's some people that used to
his fan base.
Right.
I
it's
agree.
that person does look like a Kanye fan. And then other people, it's damn, you're a Kanye West fan? But it's it all makes sense. So like I said, some of the technical stuff, some of the things that you would think coming from a guy that is mainly a producer that you would think would be on point, were kind of off. But like I said, the experience, the highs of the concert as far as, songs that he played were, ultimate highs. But the valleys of it were just as a critic and somebody that I do pay attention to those type of things. I do like the, just the production value of things. I think producers nowadays are getting the love that they should have been getting, 20, 30 years ago, that they've always should have been getting. But, overall, not the best concert I've been to. But again, it's Ye. He's, arguably the greatest artist of all time.
His worst concert, it beats a lot of people's
right,
best.
Exactly,
sure.
exactly.
That's a good way to
so,
put it.
And also, too, I did see the live stream that he did in SoFi. I did watch that, so I kind of had an idea of what the show was going to be, too, and, what to expect. He did bring out a lot more. Well, he brought out more people in general. He didn't bring out anybody on the for this concert on Friday. I'm assuming on the Sunday one he will. Or even just if he doesn't, I just feel like the production value will be a lot better. They'll tighten up the things that they need to tighten up with the audio and things like that. But again, it's Kanye West. He can do that. He can, announce, hey, I'm going to do a show in Tampa. And there was over 1 million people in the queue for it. So he had to do a second night.
Damn.
So,
that's true.
So again.
And I think I agree with you. As a fan, I would be disappointed in production-wise. Like, okay, it sounds like shit or whatever. Because, again, a Drake or a Ye or anyone, you expect.
Right. Top tier. You expect the best of the best.
Yeah. But with Ye, they were giving him a lot of patience. Obviously, I know some people said he was a little bit late and things like that.
Yeah, the show said it was supposed to start at 8. It started at 9, ran for 2 hours, which, again, like, to be expected from Kanye West. Like, he on his own time, and I think he's been able to build up musically, his catalog, what he's done. He's built up that cachet where people are going to show up, you put his name on it, people are going to go, like, it's going to do numbers, like, all the things that come with that. And musically, his career-wise, he's earned that. So,
and he played a lot of classics at this show, right?
No, he played Flashing Lights, Can't Tell Me Nothing. He played stuff from, 808 and Heartbreaks. He played Through the Wire. He played he played. Bro, you could pull up the set list. I know they have it up. I mean, he played Mercy. He played Niggas in Paris. He played everything.
What's your all-time favorite Kanye song?
Flashing Lights. And I got the video of it, and
it's a vibe.
Bro, hearing it live, hearing it just for the first time or hearing it when it comes up on your phone, like, it's so airy and spacey, and it really makes you feel like you're floating. Now, hearing it live with the vibe of everybody else, like, there was a few points of during that concert where it was like you could feel like everybody was in unison together, like vibing, singing.
That energy must have been
bro,
awesome.
crazy. It really was like. And, I was under the influence of some things, so that helped a little bit.
True,
but it was, outside of that, again, like, I think live music is one of the few things that you really can't replicate or you really can't explain, like, the feeling that it gives you when you're listening to certain songs by certain artists that hit you in certain ways. And, it's something that you have to be there. And that was one of the songs that, like, it's probably my favorite Kanye West song. So I was like, this needs, like, I just want to hear it. We good.
And once he played it, you're like, bet.
Yeah,
like,
and it was towards the end too, like that's, like, back half of the show was a lot more. Everything sounded a lot better. Everything was more in sync. The audio was more in sync.
Okay.
Everything like I said, the high points were high as far as just like all aspects of it. But then when it got out of sync a little bit, it was like, all right, like you could tell that he's messing around with shit and like trying to figure shit out for Sunday. That's probably going to be the better show.
That sucks though. You hold them to like a high standard. Like, okay, if I was performing for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's fuck ups. You're like, I don't care. Who gives a shit?
Right.
But if it's like your favorite artist, let alone a big ass artist,
Right.
there should be no fuck ups.
Right.
Everything should run smooth. You hold them to that, like, not God, but like that high level.
Well, yeah, again, like he set that standard for himself. And if you're a fan of Kanye, you're a fan of production, you're a fan of how he's layering beats, what he's sampling and how he's chopping up these samples, and just like the pinpointness of his music and his artistry, and when it doesn't come out and play out to that in real time, again, it is a bit of a letdown.
Yes.
But again, the star power of Ye is
insane.
It's unmatched.
And the set, I will say that is one of my favorite like sets I've ever seen in terms of like it does like kind of like it's a little awe-inspiring.
Because I've seen him twice. So when I went to go see Travis Scott, he brought out Kanye.
Oh, nice.
And
That's
then when this is the first time that I've seen him, just his show, like, it doesn't feel like it's him. Like, it doesn't feel real, especially when I saw him at with Travis Scott, because he had the Jason Voorhees mask on the whole time.
True.
So, like, you see him and he's rapping, he's talking into the mic, but there's just something. It's like, there's no way that's him.
Damn, imagine that.
In the beginning, for real, in the beginning of this concert, like, there was a moment where I'm just like, I don't even believe that's him right now. Like, that can't, like, it's...
Wow.
And
Guys,
then
that's a crazy conspiracy, low-key.
But because he does the mask, he is, like,
yeah.
and, like, he's not, again, it's not like he's doing a show that you will be like, all right, like, that is him. Like, there's no, it's like he's just chilling on top.
Yeah, you did
like,
say he was chilling, walking around.
Yeah, like, he does little dances and shit like that, but it's nothing that is, like, solidifying that's him. Like, yeah, like, the fact that they put him on the screen, they put him on the Jumbotron, you see it's him, but, like, outside of that, like, it just, before they did that, it's just, like, wow, like it didn't feel real. It's hard to explain.
Because they can even pre-program like voicing, like if you
Right.
wanted to like act like he was talking. Like
Right.
Disney does that shit for their plays and stuff.
And maybe that's just my conspiracy mind going to
it's a
work
fun
and shit
one, though.
like that. Yeah, so
That's a fun one because a lot of people had that conspiracy, like when he was going and saying all that crazy shit, and he was always wearing the mask.
Right,
Like,
right.
It's not even him saying it.
Yeah.
exactly.
So I guess, guys, let us know your favorite Ye conspiracies. Was he there? Was he not?
Or favorite Ye song. Put your
Or
favorite Ye
that
song.
too.
What's yours, Cam?
Oh, that's a good one. What? Oh, God, I have to look at this. The one with the bear on the front. It's whatever album that is.
Graduation.
Graduation. Yeah. That's
Good
a
Life.
What song?
He played Good Life too.
A Good Life with T-Pain is fantastic.
that's a good
That's the one I hear on the radio a lot. I know that's not the one I'd pick,
What's
but
the one with Lupe Fiasco?
Touch the Sky. He
That's
played
a
that
banger.
song. Love that song. He
it
did
might-
play
it might
that
be
song.
Touch the
He
Sky.
played American Boy.
I'm
That
about
was
to
that
touch
shit.
the
And that was
sky.
actually one of the songs that like the crowd was very much like everybody was vibing. And
It's such a good
it is a
song.
great song, but it wasn't a song that I would expect like the whole stadium
To
was
bring 'em all
like
together.
right. Yeah, like I think it's great. It's one of my
Well, I think
favorites.
that song is so good because even if you're not a fan, right?
yeah.
Kanye has really good background music too.
Yep.
No disrespect to that. So if you hear something like that, it's got a good beat,
Yep.
comes on, and gets you hype. I can see why.
And it has the
one.
international aspect to it too, because Estelle's from
Yeah.
England, so it has that touch of it too, and like it really does show to me like again like say what you want about Kanye, say what you want about some of his statements, some of his music, some of the content matters,
Yeah.
things like that, but he knows how to make a hit.
Yeah.
He knows how to make a
Music
hit.
Even to
first,
this day.
always.
Yeah, Katy Perry gave her that song, the fucking to kiss
Yeah.
me, can kiss me. That song. I mean, the amount of Pusha T, he's giving him his best album.
Yep.
Fucking
Remember Good Music?
Yeah.
All them guys.
Big Sean,
Cudi.
fucking Kid Cudi,
Travis.
fucking he brought up Travis Scott
Yeah.
is his predator, like his little protege.
There's
So
a bunch of that was the Chicago scene too. Did a lot of stuff over
Common,
there, yeah.
John Legend did a lot of shit for him. Like
Oh.
Jay-Z did a
Yeah.
lot of shit
Yeah,
for him.
yeah.
Fucking, I mean, again, go through
That album.
go
together.
through Kanye's just credits on songs and songs that he's produced, and you'll see just like the range and the different artists and the hand that he's had, just not in hip hop, in music
everything, yeah.
in general.
Fashion
Yes.
too.
Fashion, it's crazy, and that's why kind of separating the art from the artist. You
Yeah.
know, again, do you agree with everything that he says? Does he say some wild shit? Like all those things, all these things can be true at the same time. You can say all these wild things, still make fucking great music.
And I have a hard time with separating the artist from the art sometimes, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in Kanye's aspect, his art is so good. I don't care. Hate to say it, but I don't care
And that's
what
the
he
thing.
does.
He made
I'm
a
still
lot
gonna
of that,
listen.
and a lot of people were like, especially he made a lot of that years ago too. Like 808's
Yeah.
Heartbreak. That's old. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
Graduation. It's old.
My favorite song is "Lost in the World." That's a hot take.
That's a cool
That's a
one.
beautiful masterpiece to me.
Bro, listening to Power live,
Yeah, Power.
it makes you realize how great of a song that is.
Yeah.
From beginning to end,
Yeah.
every verse, the
Production.
instrumentation, the
Yeah.
production of it, like it. I'm living in the 21st century, doing something mean to it, doing it better than anybody's ever seen do it. Like when you hear him say that shit, it's like, and you start thinking about it, it's like he thinks he is the best ever. Like
Ever.
there's nothing better than him. And when
Yeah.
you start trying to put that in perspective, it's like, think about all the great things. I mean, all the things that are in here.
Yeah.
Somebody's made, put time in, like done great things, shit like that. And he thinks he's just better than all of that shit.
Yeah.
And he has a pretty
That
good
is the
argument.
rapper mindset.
I would
though.
say
He has a pretty great argument.
He could. I would not be mad if someone put him in the debate for like a top whatever list.
And,
Yeah.
and when the people
I
told
agree.
me that he was running for president,
That's a little crazy.
it's crazy, but at the same time, if you think you're the best,
Why not?
And then you don't get votes, you're
Well,
like,
okay,
people fucked up.
Because that is the one problem with him is he thinks he's just the
But
best.
that's the thing. He did get votes.
He did.
I know people that voted for him.
Yeah.
And now this
Yeah.
is where, like, you know how he's been like apologizing lately.
Yeah.
And sorry for all the crazy outbursts.
My
and shit.
bad.
I just hope. What I would like to see is now fuck all the bullshit.
Yeah.
Lock in. Go
Right.
crazy with the music.
Right.
Make some crazy shit.
I agree.
Get
And I
back.
think
Get
similar-
back to where it used to be.
I think that's what Drake is doing right now with Iceman. He's just okay. Fuck the beef. Fuck that. He's not talking about it anymore. Now we're on grind mode.
Yeah.
I think.
well, dropping 3 fucking albums.
Well, yeah, and I think a lot of artists sometimes they get hung up and they let it destroy them.
Right.
Or anyone with a beef. You know,
Yeah.
if you could just beef's done. Let's overcome.
Everyone's
that.
allowed to crash out for a little
Yeah.
bit.
Real quick, what was your guys' thought on Iceman, if any at all?
I'm gonna be real to you. I haven't even listened to it yet.
Fair
Wow.
enough.
As the
Wow.
radio guy,
That's-
Yeah.
I listened to it. I thought it was a fair piece of work. It wasn't my favorite, but it wasn't the worst. One of my favorites was if you're reading this, it's too late.
Yeah.
So I compare a lot of my projects to that. compared to that, I'd give it a couple more points down. But a lot of great stuff, honestly. It's a solid album. Like for Drake, I thought there was a lot of good hits, a lot of good radio hits. We played like 3 or 4 of them. So, I mean, that's shout out to him. And then he had the 2 others that had a couple great vibes. Maiden, I think, was one. Maid of Honor. Yeah. And I forgot the name of the other one.
Beep T.
The Beep T, yeah. He had a lot of, one of them was kind of a more kind of like dance hall kind of vibes.
Yep.
And the other one
was like R&B type, more.
He got a little bit of everything with Drake.
And that's why, I mean, he gave everything. He gave a little bit of everything. And so like, when people were complaining and like saying it was trash and all this, I think it was people that already had their mind made up on it.
Yes. And I will give you this. Now, it's tough because the Iceman hype was pretty crazy. I will say.
I love the album release.
Now, if we're putting it in the perspective of just the hype, I maybe think it was just a level under the hype. Like if he had one more, like
so you're saying it was overhyped.
I was saying like the hype didn't match 100%. Like I would say it was like 90% there.
Okay.
Like just a little bit. It was. I was not mad. I wouldn't complain about it. Like I think overall, like it was solid. But for because actually he had the thing in wherever he had the huge ice statue.
Yeah, Toronto.
And then like every stream he was like mentioning.
Yeah, I mean the rollout was. I mean, it was impeccable. It
was great marketing.
Yeah, great marketing. He did, and I watched the all the videos that he put out for it the day that he released it and all that. And then when he said that he was going to drop 3 albums, so all that was I thought it was pretty pretty smart, pretty great how he did that. But again, like I'm kind of on you. I don't think it's his greatest piece of work ever. I do think he spits a lot of bars. You know, pretty much puts everything out there that's been going on in the past, 2 years since the beef and all that, and kind of closes the chapter on that and is now moving forward. We'll see what he does. He's out of his contract now, all these things. There's so many things that are going to, start, going into effect after this. And it's, he's kind of seems like, because when I listened to the album, it did kind of seem like it was a chapter closing. And that's kind of what it felt like. And then we're going to see what, especially with the 3 albums, like just everything that came with it. So we'll see how he parlays that into moving forward.
And that was interesting too because he never really promoted the other 2, right?
No,
those were like a secret kind of drop.
Yeah. So not only were you album rollout for 1, doing it for 3. That makes sense.
Right.
So
well,
crazy.
And part of it too is because a lot of the speculation was that he was dropped the 3 albums to get out of his contract, his UMG contract.
I heard it's a big giant fuck you. I'm out.
So it's like, and kind of what Frank Ocean did with Blonde, that he dropped that secret album on YouTube, I think, and then he dropped Blonde, and that got him out of his contract. So there's a lot of that. Obviously, with the UMG lawsuit, there's a lot of shit going on with that. So there's a lot of, conspiracies and rumors and things that are behind it. But just in the music as a whole, I thought it got a lot more hate because it's Drake, because of the whole beef, because of everything around it, than I think it warranted.
There's a lot of eyes on it, too.
And
for sure.
Tell me if you agree with this. I feel like people have kind of soured on Kendrick a little bit now. I feel like...
No, for sure.
I feel like... Now that people are like listening to it, like, oh, it's not as good as maybe we thought it was.
Right.
Re-listening to
Well, I've kind of been on that for a little bit too. I think the whole beef in general, to me, I think it was a good moment for hip hop and rap, and I think it was a statement moment.
Yeah.
But if you go back and listen to both Kendrick and Drake, it was just a whole bunch of allegations thrown back. It was just like kind of like just throwing shit on the wall and see what sticks, and just a lot of just talking and like nothing that was really like concrete. Like, they were poking at things that either were already, with Drake, with the pedophile stuff and things like that, things that were already rumored.
Yeah.
And, Drake was making fun of Kendrick's height and saying that he beats his wife because it's self-defense. Just all the shit and it was just, none of it was true. None of it went to court. Nobody came out and, like, backed up these statements or anything like that. So I do think, looking back, it knocks down the realness of it in a sense.
And I think I think it's gonna fade over time. I don't think that specific about whatever songs were a part of that. I think they're gonna fade.
I do think, like, in the moment, I do think Kendrick won, and I think overall Kendrick won because he pulled a Drake on Drake. What Drake did to Meek Mill with Charged Up and Back to Back, Kendrick did to him. So he beat him at his own game.
Yeah.
In the court of public opinion, I don't think Drake necessarily think he lost because after the Pusha T beef, when he dropped, You're Hiding Your Son, all this other shit.
Oh, yeah, true.
Drake didn't drop a song after that. He just went back to working on Scorpion.
Yeah, that's true.
After Kendrick dropped Not Like Us, Drake dropped The Heart Part 6 and had a rebuttal to it, and then continues to rebuttal it. So I don't really think that Drake thinks he lost. And I also do think that the beef was a lot closer as well. So.
And I think that's a fair point, and I will agree that Not Like Us and his rebuttal to it, I think that wasn't the best rebuttal. What was it? What you said? What was it called?
The Heart Part 6. Yeah, I didn't think it was great either.
Nah, yeah.
I think it was just something like kind of like to put something out. But again, in my head, you know, the fact that he didn't put anything out after Pusha T dropped his story of Adidon, and Drake just kind of fell back and like, oh shit, all right, well let me. Yeah. That to me seems like he took the L. Yeah. This to me, after he dropped music and then dropped a collab album and then dropped 3 albums and continues to talk about it and continues to jab and poke and things, to me, he seems like, this I didn't lose. This is a forever thing now. Like you're fucked up now. Like I'm gonna forever be on your ass.
And I think people can make the argument if you're talking numerically or if you're talking like statistics in terms of who won. Maybe Kendrick didn't win numbers wise.
No, not at all. Well, like, Kendrick, and I mean a big argument too is that. You know, Kendrick had his best year off the back of this beef. Yep. Numbers-wise, you know, getting a lot of eyes, and Drake continued. His numbers during the beef dipped a little bit, but then they went back up. And then when he started dropping music in, when he did the collab album with Party Next Door, still did numbers. When he just did his own solo album, still running the game, like 20 years doing it. Like, it didn't really change or affect anything besides maybe public perception for a little bit.
I think that's a good point. And Kendrick has the problem of being a very Americanized artist compared to Drake, where he kills it internationally.
Yes. And I think that's where a lot of people get lost too with like the Honestly Neverminds and like the dance hall shit and all that.
I love that shit, bro.
It's not for American ears.
No.
It's
that is
not.
True.
It is for the world. And I like it. I understand why certain people don't, but to me, like, house music, dance music, things like that is timeless, ageless things. Like what was hot in the 80s with dance music is essentially what's hot now with dance music.
Or at least sampled.
Right, exactly. So it's like he has to appeal to a much bigger audience. So then when he puts these things out, and even he put those 2 albums out behind Iceman, and they still did over 100K.
Yep.
If you get
that's impressive.
I mean, who is Key Glock? He just dropped an album. If it does 20 to 30,000 in the first week, that'll be a good week. And he's one of the bigger rappers nowadays.
Yeah. And that's pretty crazy to think about.
Right.
Crazy
so
is
when
I
you
heard
put
that project, but I didn't even listen to Iceman.
I heard some of it. It was pretty good, but also again, like, you know, with guys like that, they only have so much range, so it's going to be the same. I think Glockavelli was
ever
probably
since Dolph passed.
Yeah,
it's never been.
That
the
is
same
true.
To me.
Yeah, but yeah, I think people just get lost in the fact that. Yes, Drake came up as a rapper, but he is not just a rapper.
For sure.
Like, he is a global artist. So, you know, people will hold that against him when it's like, listen, rap game, this is what you asked for.
I give him like the Bad Bunny level of like for the rap game. Like,
yeah,
for
sure.
Because he could do both. Like, and you guys could let us know in the comments how fucking crazy we are. If we lost a couple subscribers, I'm so sorry. But this is an honest opinion. No, and I think honestly, and I had a very similar thought because I felt like the Kendrick thing was overglazed like insanely. He's very lyrical and I love it. But when you listen to it a few years later, I'm like, oh, is it really as good as we thought?
Yeah.
Well, forever though, when you hear bam, 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 everyone's gonna get hyped.
I mean, you were playing that. You were playing it before we started. You know,
exactly.
It's baked in. It's gonna be. It's a part of history now. It's a part of music culture history. Yep. You know, people use it as anthems, things like that. So he did his job, and what he was doing against the biggest. And we could just keep it rap against the biggest rapper in the game, maybe ever.
Yeah.
He did what he needed to do. Now, again, the effect, the aftermath of it probably wasn't what people wanted it to be.
Yeah. Especially the real Kendrick writers.
Exactly.
For sure.
And the people, and you know, if you're taking it a step further, the industry and the labels, what they might have wanted it to be, if it was really like they were trying to take him out and blackball him.
Yeah.
Hey, they waited too long to do. They should have done that 10 years ago.
And we have a couple buddies that are super Kendrick like writers, and they'd be like, "Oh fuck Drake, no matter what he does." And I think, and the same thing with like, "Oh fuck the police" or anything. When you get too, emotionally attached or whatever, I think it blinds your
for sure.
your judgment a little bit.
Well, also too, when you hate so hard, you end up becoming a fan, or you know more than a regular fan. It's like, what the fuck?
To tie it back to Ye, that's how a lot of people are with Ye.
100%.
And I can give you a little bit more of an argument because yes, very heinous things that he said. No one's going to, disparage that. But there is the thing called forgiveness. There is mental illness. There are things like that.
Right.
And ultimately, actions and words are two very different things. Doing something versus saying something. It's America, bitch.
People are allowed to change. People are allowed to grow.
Yes. Free speech is definitely, you know.
Too.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. You definitely need to be careful of what you say. And if you do say certain things, you're going to get certain consequences. But at the same time, like you said, saying something and actually following through with things are two different things.
Yep.
I know a lot of people that talk a lot of shit that I know would never do a fucking goddamn thing.
Bags.
Internet trolls. They're typing all this crazy shit.
Yeah, trolling is a thing, bro.
Commenting all this crazy shit. I've had a few people comment some crazy shit to me, but if they were to actually see me in my face, would they actually even say that?
No.
Would they even?
No.
They probably
might even dap you.
Right,
Be like,
exactly.
"What up?"
Yeah.
And you hear rappers rap about that shit all the time. You know, what you're saying on Twitter and what you're saying actually in my face are two different things.
right.
So it's like, you know, we don't condone that shit. Like, you know, what you say has consequences, but
I like the heat.
I think that's the thing. Like, yes, you're not going to get arrested, but there are still moral consequences.
Exactly.
The public eye of
Yep,
perception.
Well, if you're going on Fox News and saying some crazy shit, you know what you're doing, though.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know,
And I think that's a great point in terms of how we tie it all back to separating the artist. I think Ye is a great example. He's so timeless. Like, I think at this point, like, it's like a Michael Jackson.
But yeah, he's undeniable.
Like,
he's undeniable.
I'd give him that because, and Drake, timeless. Even if, let's say, even Lil Wayne, like, timeless, you know?
Yeah.
And let us know in the comments, maybe you're a timeless artist that you think, even if they did some fucked up shit, they could still ride the wave.
It's funny because maybe on a lesser scale, but The Weeknd, I like The Weeknd. I think he's great. He started going into movies and shit like that.
Yeah.
What was the show that he did?
That show was
it
wild.
was a real freaky show. I forgot
Right.
the name of it.
I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
But
Shout out Mike Dean.
my younger sister, she liked The Weeknd, and then once she saw the show, she's like, I don't know if I can really fuck with him anymore.
What about the new movie he dropped with Jenna Ortega too? That one was.
Oh, that was
same kind of
from
vibe.
A Hurry Up Tomorrow. That was
Yeah.
with the album. Yeah, she said I can't listen to some of his music the same because the show was so. And I haven't seen the show.
I watched it.
I've seen little
it's
clips.
a little corny.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I've seen clips of it and I've heard certain things of it, and it does sound like, oh damn, like he was really pushing it. But
Little
again,
Predator
like
vibes.
if you listen to his music, like it kind of falls in line with everything.
yeah.
Like that's the thing. Like the same thing. Like, and I hate continue to bring it back to Drake, but like when people say with the honestly never mind, like where did this come from and stuff. If you listen to So Far Gone, if you listen to Take Care, like his early work, there's songs, there's little like a little bit from So Far Gone. That is like a house song. That is an international song.
Yep.
But there's songs like that throughout his career until he gets to About Views and starts really playing with it and really putting it in his music.
Views was a great example of him really starting to
step out.
And that was one of my favorites. That's the top one.
Right.
Like, if you're reading this, and Views, probably one of my top two.
Right, and those are around the same time too. So, but like there is little breadcrumbs and nuggets of like this was the artist he always was.
there, yeah.
He just had to become great in one, so then he can break through to the world. And that's most artistry. That's most field of work. Anything you have to become niche at something and really great.
Yeah.
So then you can really, once you get to that point, put your best foot forward. Put what you want to really express yourself to the fullest extent. Kanye West, he was just a producer. He did it. They didn't want to let him rap. Once he became so undeniable as a producer, he started making his own music, and then he became undeniable as a rapper as well.
His story is really inspiring for those producers that, because I think a lot of producers aspire to do that.
For sure.
Because I feel like being a hip hop rapper or anything, any kind of artist, once you try it, you're like, oh, maybe this is a little bit harder than I thought. And then they maybe backpedal into like, engineering or producing or something where they're still involved, but they don't have to be the face of the company.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because being the face of anything, guys, it is a very tough thing. And obviously, you have to watch what you say.
Right.
You have to watch what you do because, he is still not immune from the consequences. Yes, he is starting to get into the forgiveness phase, but I don't think he has his deal with Adidas anymore.
No.
I think he lost a lot of his monetary big things.
Right.
So now he's about rebuilding. And I think, guys, giving a second chance for anything like that, maybe a third and fourth chance, we could talk about that. Obviously, if he starts going crazy again, I'm going to be a little pissed off because that's going to be some fucking whiplash for the people.
Yeah, I might give up on fandom at that point. You only get so many chances.
Guys, I know at the very end of this next show he does, he's going to, okay, guys, I'm going to say something. He says a bunch of horrible things to ruin it. Oh, my God,
Holy
guys.
shit, I could see that happening.
Right? But let us know in the comments how you feel about it. Yay. And all of these artists, do you think they got to watch what they say? Or is it free speech, baby? And we are back, baby. The BBE Podcast. Cam the Man, Guido Papi, and Eric from the No Hangover Podcast. Man, first of all, before we continue, thank you for coming along this journey and playing on doing the show with us.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me. Shit.
Of course,
Down the
because
water.
not everyone is able to handle the podcast vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
And input their own stuff in, and have opinions. And
I mean, it helps that I have my own, but yeah, no, definitely. I've run
Yes.
into that a couple times where people just kind of.
they get a little loose with it, bro. Especially, and I know we're gonna dive into your whole thing later, but you have a lot of guests, so I
Yeah.
know you've had the good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah.
And I work on the radio, so I've had a similar thing. But
Yeah.
you've interviewed more than just artists, so
Yeah,
I'm excited
all
to hear
different
about
types
that.
of people. Yeah.
Oh, because I want to hear about your best and your worst, man. I'm so excited, guys. But before we get to that, it is a very, very special holiday. America 250, baby.
Fuck yeah.
Guido Papi.
Yes, guys. This is a very special year because 4th of July, America 250, it is a big deal. 1776 to 2026. We have made it a long way, you know.
when you think about it, it's really not that long, though.
Well, I mean, if you're comparing it to like Europe, we're nothing.
Like other countries.
Yeah,
and
no.
shit.
Yeah. Like we're babies. We're
We
little.
separated from
We're
England.
like teens. We're going through puberty right now as a country. Or we're.
Yeah.
I feel like 2020-ish, that like 3-4 year of like
We were going through shit.
2018 to like
Yeah.
2022, we were going through puberty as a country.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
shit.
all fucked. We're all, now we're on the
Hormones
let's
all
party
over the
stage.
place and all that shit.
Bags.
That's true.
Guys, America is a place of many things, wealth, of pain, pleasure, of everything you could want under the sun. We are celebrating America's 250th birthday here on the BBE Podcast. Guido Papi's got his flag. My boy got a flag as well. I don't have a
Flagged
flag.
up.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
flagged
you got
up.
nothing, bro.
I got nothing, but I
Yeah.
have the American spirit within me.
There you go.
The eagle is soaring today, guys. We're going to be talking about all... that is one thing I should have got as a sound effect.
Shit.
Guido
But
Papi.
yes, America means a lot of things to a lot of different people. And I kind of want to dive into a little bit of the different aspects because to me and to, you know, Guido and everyone else, it might be completely different.
That's true.
So,
It's a melting pot country, too.
and
You
that's the
remember that.
thing. And different states are obviously more homogenous than others. Some like Michigan or Wisconsin, a lot of crackers. Or if you're going to places like, you know, Florida or New York or whatever, very, very diverse. So I want to talk about a few different aspects of life and kind of get y'all's. It's going to be open-ended discussion for everybody. And play along in the comments as well. If you guys have any American, especially if you're not American, I'd love to know what you
Your take
non-Americans
on stuff,
think.
Yeah.
So I want to start off. What are the most American foods that you guys can think of? I'll start it off.
We'll just go around, do one each. Just
Yeah.
go.
So let's do hot dogs.
Hot dogs?
Yeah.
Most American food. I say apple pie.
Oh,
For dessert.
that's a good one.
Burgers.
Burgers. Yeah.
That's a good one, especially like a Five Guys or a McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh, let's say ice cream, but probably not.
There's probably ice cream everywhere else.
I would say
too.
like ice cream, but yeah.
Pizza, like our version. of
Americanized pizza,
Yeah.
100%. That's
Not
a very
the Italian real pizza.
yeah. Beef jerky. I'll just do a bonus
Beef
one.
jerky.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
That's a good one.
Maybe like nice old sirloin steak or something like that.
Oh, there you go.
And I
Sirloin
will
steak.
say though, Australian steak. I don't know if you ever had it. Fire too.
Mm.
Don't sleep on it. Not
I mean, I've been to
Outback
Outback Steak.
Steakhouse. Nah.
Yeah.
Like,
well, when you said pizza, I started like, well, Chinese food,
True.
Mexican
well,
food.
Chinese food. wait, Chinese food is American.
Yeah.
The American version.
Yeah.
But like a
That's what we
Texas
like.
Roadhouse is fire, but
True.
that's like a kind of a
It's like
steakhouse. Oh, barbecue. How could we forget
Oh,
barbecue?
man.
Good call.
Barbecue.
That's
Probably
a good
the
one.
ultimate American
For
like
real.
genre. 'Cause,
Baby
like,
back ribs.
baby back, baby back. I
Yeah.
want my baby back.
Also,
baby
what
back,
about like
baby
certain
back.
candies? Because in other countries and now in California they got rid of the dyes and shit. You know?
That is true. God, what is an American? Maybe I feel like M&M's sounds like an
Ooh,
American
yeah.
candy to me.
Yeah.
M&M's for sure. Peanut
Yeah.
M&M's.
Some
Really.
Skittles.
Reese's is American.
Reese's
Nobody
Puffs.
else eating that
Reese's
shit.
Puffs. Eat them up. Eat them up. Guys, go check out Glorilla's newest. It is one of my
jingle.
favorites. I might have to play it for y'all. Add it to the sections or something, guys. Glorilla, go eat it. It's making me want some Reese's Puffs, low key.
Yep.
Let's talk about American foods. What are some American cereals? Maybe like Lucky Charms.
All of them.
I
Well,
guess
I would
to be
say a
honest,
lot of the American cereals though, you go to like Canada, completely different
Yeah.
formula too.
I will say very few. Like the only ones I could think of, like okay, Frosted Flakes. I've seen everywhere. That's
Yeah.
like they have like different
Like
names.
cornflakes is really
Cornflakes,
like
yeah.
American, I feel.
Cheerios.
Yeah,
Cheerios.
Cheerios. I think
Fruit Loops.
Eric had a good point. I think cereal is a very American thing.
I
like,
feel like it
for
is.
Yeah, I would
breakfast.
say so.
Yeah.
I
Like-
would say so. or at least North American. We could say that.
It's something that we kind of popularized. I think we're spreading to these other poor countries.
I don't know. Who are we, though? We might not know.
Because to me, I don't know about you guys.
Shit, let us know. Fuck.
Yes.
Hey, that's something American, sounding dumb and ignorant.
No,
and going in the comments and letting other people know shit is American as fuck.
Facts. And that's the thing with cereal. It's very diverse, too. It's almost like a dessert, in my opinion, too.
I mean, at this point, like, as I've gotten older, cereal has... I mean, I haven't had cereal in a while, but
I was just thinking that
cereal
the other day.
became more of, like, a nighttime, like... munchy snack more than like I'm waking up to a bowl of like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
If you're waking up and you're just like raw dogging a fucking bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you're kind of a crazy maniac.
That shit is, thinking about it now, it's just a sugar boost, just boom, to start your morning.
And that's true.
Obviously, when we were kids, you know, we didn't give a fuck. We were eating whatever. And I guess it didn't affect you as much as when you're a kid. Maybe your metabolism's a lot better or whatever. And they say in the commercials, part of a balanced breakfast, you know, and they have like a bunch of shit. No one ever ate that balanced breakfast.
Based on the old food pyramid.
The cereal. I will say, though, S'more cereal and Scooby-Doo cereal, very, very, very underrated. When the first like live-action Scooby-Doo movie came out, they came out with a cereal. And S'more cereal and Scooby-Doo cereal was essentially the same thing. But
I do remember this.
That shit was so good. Oh, my God.
That's
so
a good underrated cereal.
So good. It's probably my favorite. I'm not going to lie. That and the Rice Krispie treat cereal in the purple box.
Is that the one where it's like chunky
The clustered?
pieces?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
That's American as fuck.
That was my
boy.
shit. That was my shit.
Yeah.
Pop-Tarts
are American.
Pop-Tarts are American as fuck.
Donuts?
Nah.
Are they not?
Donuts?
There's French
I mean,
donuts. There's Italian donuts.
There's a cruller.
There's a bunch of different shit.
But
Damn.
donuts, I feel like,
But like
are like
American
synonymous with like Cops Donuts, like
Hey.
the coffee shop type shit.
That's
So.
true.
That's true.
The
Oh,
Simpsons. Donuts go heavy with that.
I mean, coffee. I mean, obviously, America runs on Dunkin'. I'm not going to say that. But coffee, obviously, everywhere loves coffee.
What about like iced coffee like lattes in Starbucks? Like, that's American.
Yeah, I would say you like the fake.
Other countries don't go crazy
They
with
want that
super
espresso.
shit.
Let me get espresso.
Yeah.
And guys, that's the great thing about America is you can eat whatever you want, you know. And that's the thing, like a lot of countries that you can't get apples whenever you want, or you can't get like bananas because it has to be in season. In America, we have like the wealth to be able to import whatever we want everywhere.
Distribution is insane out here.
Now, health-wise, people can make the argument like, oh, is it okay to keep these fruits all year round?
Right,
Blah, 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 blah. I guess that's up for you guys to decide, and that's why it's America, baby. And again, RIP to homie, 255 pounds. Don't do that. Like I said, don't do that. Like I said, you can find moderation. But that's the problem with American foods, and that's why I think they're moving with like, okay, they're getting rid of dyes like you talked about.
Make America healthy again.
Make them.
Shout out to fucking
Maha.
Bob Kennedy.
Yeah, Jr.
And I will say, like I said, however you feel about it, I like that direction. Hopefully we keep moving, but just don't take away all my delicious treats. Let me have the option.
That is true, bro. Like now they have like chips. They have the chips with the different dyes. I'm like, this shit's whack.
Yes, because I feel like I'm very liberal about that in terms of like, okay, like even with smoking too. Like, okay, like I get like you shouldn't like, oh, you're not allowed to smoke anymore. Like some countries are like, oh, banning smoking.
I think
for certain
Australia
ages.
did that. Australia was one that they banned smoke. One of the Australia, England, something like that, but they banned smoking.
Well, no, it's England. We talked
was
about
England. It was
they're doing
England.
a smoking generation ban.
Because it's after like a
that's
certain
what
age.
it was. Yep.
And to me, I don't like that in terms of like I'm more liberal. Like obviously, if it's something like cocaine or anything like that, okay, we could talk about it. But if it's smoking or drinking, let us do what we want.
I mean, shit. I'm kind of on the.
It's tough though because people don't feel the same.
Side of like, listen, if you make it, whether it's illegal or not, like people are gonna find a way to do it. So you might as well just make most things legal and make people
advantage.
Give them the option.
Right, we're all
teach
adults.
them the right things to do.
Right, we're all adults. Go ahead and make your decision. You just got to lay in that bed.
Hey, you're gonna be like homie on the roof, he overdosing from the Knicks parade.
Wake up.
Hey, I mean, New York's a very liberal place where and then you can see some of that in action, and that's where I'm like, I can see, obviously some things. Let's say like fentanyl, for example.
Yeah, well, they did that on the West Coast too, with like I think it was Oregon where they decriminalized all drugs.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah,
right.
and then that kind of, I mean, I think the way they did it, it ended up not going so well. But there's other places in the world that they've done that in.
Yeah.
It's I think it's like those Scandinavian, like Norway, Finland, Sweden, where like. It's like perfect over there almost.
They're the first ones too to do the smokeless tobacco, like Zins and Skull and all that. They started that.
Those have exploded.
Yeah,
everywhere I see, there's Zin pouches.
Oh yeah,
everywhere.
Zins are fucking. I've never tried it, but it seems like
I haven't. I say
lot.
do not do it, bro.
Yeah, it seems like a lot.
Are they addictive?
Bro, I don't smoke.
Guido
I don't
Papi.
smoke cigarettes. Right? I'll smoke an occasional cigar.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, we'd do a
Yeah.
black and mild here. and
Yeah.
there. I smoke weed. That's my thing.
Yes.
But one day, you know, like, most people do the Zins because they're like, all right, let me stop smoking or get off the vape, whatever.
Right.
I don't know why I went golfing.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck it, let's take a couple Zins. I was throwing up.
Oh, damn.
Because I did like a 6 milligram. So that's
that
like
a
not
lot?
the bottom. 3 is like the
like-
smallest.
okay.
I think 8 is like the max.
So it's like kind of in the middle.
In the middle, but I've never
A
done
little
it.
above average.
So I'm getting a Nick. They call it Nick sick.
I'm getting Nick sick,
But
baby.
guess what? After I threw up, I was like, let me get another.
Oh,
and another.
shit. Puke
and
and
another.
rally.
And I kept going, bro.
And they say allegedly because it's tobacco-less, right? It's completely
Yeah.
Well,
tobacco-less.
isn't like the nicotine good for like neurological?
It
like,
has its things.
it has
yeah.
its benefits and
And
shit.
it keeps you awake.
Makes you a
Yeah.
genius.
But then,
Damn.
bro,
That's what
like
I
for the
heard.
next month, I was buying
Shit.
them every day.
Ah,
I was
damn.
addicted.
Damn.
And see, that's the scary thing because it's like a concentrated nicotine, whatever.
I was like,
Yeah.
who am I, bro? What the fuck this shit? And I got rid of it.
Yeah, it's very similar like a redneck thing, is you can like put it in your mouth like a dip,
Yeah,
similar to that.
yeah.
So it makes you feel a little redneck.
But they got
Very
a lot of other-
American.
That is very American.
Very
Well,
There you go.
American.
Hey,
Is
putting
it-
a lip in is American
Dip
as fuck.
is American.
Let me put a lip in. Yeah, you go to France, you spit and dip on the ground.
Holy shit, yeah. Fucking Americans.
You go to Japan and you fucking start spitting dip
Oh,
on
you're,
the
you're probably getting arrested.
Oh, they'll
Yeah.
fucking seppuku your ass, except whatever the murder version of seppuku is. This I could murder.
Off with his head.
Off with his head.
Oh, another American fast food chain, McDonald's.
Ba-da-ba-
That's everywhere, but it's
ba-
American.
We have
That is.
infected you with our Americanism,
That is.
baby.
You remember in the Middle East,
I had some,
they set it up
did
over
they?
there in one of our bases. I think I can't remember if Afghanistan or whatever, but they
shit.
set up a McDonald's while we had the occupation.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
God,
As
the
they
soldiers
should.
eat
I
like
had
shit.
I had a McDonald's Friday night after the concert, and I
Oh.
bodied a bacon cheese double quarter pounder
Oof.
and a
Pizza
McChicken
time.
Can't go wrong.
and fries,
And,
and
the
I had like
fries.
7 cookies.
Damn!
Bro, I was on one on Friday after
Chocolate
Friday.
on one.
Chocolate the tote. I got the 13 tote. I'm
damn.
like,
Hey.
Damn, that's bad, bro.
Those cookies fresh out the oven.
oh my god!
Ooh,
I'm not gonna
fire.
lie, because my friends were asking me, it's like, what would you rate these cookies like on a normal scale? On a normal scale, like probably like a 6.5.
That night
But
they were
like,
10 out of 10.
Bro, they're so consistent. Like it was just like
true.
this 6 is great every time.
Yeah.
This 6.5 is great
Yeah,
every time.
You're eating. You're like, tell the chef I said it's fire. It's like, what chef? We just
And
took
I
that out of
just
the freezer.
bought-
I'll be
Body
tweaking out in
7
the
of 'em.
bag, low key.
But it was worth it.
Yeah.
That's
I
good.
don't regret any of it. So
And I think after a concert like that or whatever, I mean, junk food or whatever is
Yeah,
synonymous. You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
Like,
I'm a Waffle House guy after a
we
concert.
went to Waffle House in the
Oh.
morning the next day. So
Perfect.
a
You
very
had both?
American
before
chain.
before we hit the road, yeah, we hit Waffle House. So
and I
had a patty
think,
melt.
and I love,
yeah,
and
hell yeah.
and that's kind of the other thing with the health thing is like, there's not really many late night options for healthy food.
I mean, diners are pretty American.
Yeah, diners.
Diners.
Especially in big cities.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Northeast is famous for having diners.
Yeah.
Jersey, New York for having the best diners.
That's
yes.
true.
So-
I love a diner, a good diner
Hell
vibe.
yeah.
I love it. Let me get a good malt. Let me get a burger. A nice,
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah.
American food.
Oh, roller skates at the like roller skate service when you pull up with
Oh,
your car.
like
Oh.
Sonic, like
But
Sonic.
the old school ones.
Yeah,
'Cause
Steak and
those were
Shake
Yes.
back
Those
in
were
the
usually
day.
attached to a diner
Yeah.
with the roller skates.
Damn.
Now there are a few locations you could still get. I don't think they do the roller skates anymore anywhere, but they still have some
I'm
drive-through
sure in the
Sonics and
Midwest
stuff.
probably.
That would be
somewhere.
lit to go see, like maybe like the last one that has like roller skates. That old bitch.
Well,
is
I
like
know.
fucking,
Shout out to Ladro Cartel. They do cinema on the grass, like in Orlando and things like that. So they'll have like a big screen. You know,
Oh, that's
getting
cool.
the
Out there and
big.
chill.
They'll have like food vendors, things like that.
Drive-in
so,
movies, bro. You remember
yeah,
that shit?
yeah. It's kind of like that, but you get
Damn.
like a blanket and kind of
Movie in the park.
Yeah,
kinda
yeah,
vibe.
exactly. So
that's that
yeah,
good
similar.
retro vibes.
Yeah.
low-key.
Yeah,
Now
that's
it
a good
sucks.
date.
Because
if you
now
ever want to
cars
take it.
aren't really built for that. Like I mean, I guess some people get drop tops, but I don't think they're as
Yeah.
popular anymore.
No,
True.
I mean,
Space-wise too. You're
Yeah,
fine.
I've never really been a big fan of convertibles though. I don't think they look right.
I would rent one. I would never buy one. Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
good point.
yeah.
Like I'd
That
take one
is-
to the beach.
Yeah,
But to own one, I don't know.
seems like a pain in the ass.
Unless I
Especially
was like rich.
Yeah,
maybe.
especially the leather tops. Like hard tops, I think look a little better, but leather is like,
Yeah, it's tough.
yeah,
And
especially
then
in
those ones that
Florida.
are fabric, those are trash.
Mhm.
Oh God, no. My grandpa had an old PT Cruiser, but a convertible.
Shout out! I had a PT
Nice.
Cruiser. That was my first car.
Hey,
PT Cruiser? Damn.
Yeah, a gray one.
PT
Yeah.
Cruiser Bruiser.
Shout out to
guy.
Betty.
My first car was a Volkswagen Beetle.
Oh, nice.
1968.
Oh shit.
Oh wow, yeah.
I had a soft
God
top
damn.
too. I had a soft top too.
Holy
That
shit.
shit was like driving a golf cart, bro.
Wow.
Or a go-kart.
Damn.
I think I had a Sonata 2007. So
Oh, so you were up to date.
I was up to date, not no 60s
I bet
shit.
you beat that car to shit, didn't you? Though.
Oh yeah, we had a good time. But I loved her. I loved her, but I loved her good. You know what I'm saying? I traded her to a good time for a long time.
I mean,
guys.
American muscle, Mustangs, Camaros.
Well, yeah, even that we can bonus one of American cars because obviously Mustangs,
That is true.
Camaros.
Okay, so that's a good discussion because you got your Japanese cars, you got your European models, and then American. And we're very boasty. We're like, American muscle.
Ford.
All our big ass fucking trucks.
Yeah.
That's very
That's
truck
American
culture.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
not going to England and seeing a
Hell
lifted
no.
truck.
Hell no.
That's a very
Maybe
American
a Land
thing.
Rover is about as truck as you get out there.
For real.
And again, that's because, and I'll give America our credit. We got fuel for days, baby.
Yeah,
we
for
can
real.
afford to, and we have the space. We got so much space out here.
Yeah.
It's true.
So, guys, you can hate on America, but we got AC, we got space, and you got a big ass
We're
truck.
looking pretty fucking good right
We're
now.
looking pretty good. The Europeans, they're going to start coming over here. We're going to have to, Trump's going to travel ban everything.
I mean, shit, from the World Cup,
Yeah,
all
they're already
these
here, bro.
Europeans have been
fuck you talking
have been
about?
loving American culture. Bro,
Facts.
talking about Wendy's is like
Yeah. Oh
my
5-star
God.
dining to them. It was crazy. Taco Bell is top notch shit.
Facts.
I mean,
heard
I
people
love
are
Taco
freaking
Bell too, but shit.
I
had
saw
that
them
last
freaking
night.
out about ranch because I guess they don't have ranch.
Yeah,
That was a funny video.
sending it over in boatloads. They're bro. Ranch is about to have. If you Hidden Valley, I don't know if they're public stock, but go ahead and start
Ranch
buying that
going
shit up.
That's going to be the SpaceX of fucking condiments right there. Low
I saw a
key.
video of Florida related. It was like a Scottish person down in Miami going to Publix for the first time, eating a pub sub.
Oh yeah, with the
Blimey!
chicken tender sub.
Yeah, they was going
He's
crazy.
like,
He was like,
wow, this is crazy.
Never had ranch before.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like American condiments, because we're a very saucy nation.
Yeah.
We like it drippy, baby.
Well, and our condiments, they could be the same, like mustard from here and still mustard in Europe, but like, you know, there's like Dijon mustard. There's like different types.
Yeah.
They have different materials.
but
in
we
there.
Chipotle
smother
mustard.
everything. Like, it's crazy. Like Big Mac sauce
Well,
or
like mayo.
whatever.
We go crazy with mayo. Other places don't.
Mayo
and-
ketchup. If
Yeah,
you're,
yeah.
the pink
Yes.
sauce. Shout
Fuck
out.
yeah.
That's my favorite shit. I
Oh.
love that shit. I put that on everything.
Little
And-
tostones with that shit.
Yes.
sir.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can't have tostones without that.
No.
No.
For real. For real.
I need lime though, fresh lime.
Oh, a little bit of
Ooh,
fresh
that's
lime.
good too. That is good too.
But the problem with the sauces, and that's more of the health thing, like those sauces are sneaky.
Yeah.
Like those, some of the 200 calories for like 2
Yep.
teaspoons. I'm like, bitch,
Yep.
what?
American food, buffalo wings.
Buffalo
Ooh.
wings.
I mean, I think wings in general is a kind of
Yeah.
American thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure other places
chicken
do
wings.
Like
Damn, wings are good
chicken
as
wings.
fuck.
Yeah,
Oh,
wings
yeah.
are- we
Ooh.
should get wings, bro.
Damn.
We've got DoorDash.
it. In France, they probably do like duck wings or something.
That's
Wah.
probably good
Frog
too.
legs. It's a frog legs over
Frog
in
There you
France.
go, Princess and the Frog, head ass. I like it. That was a good Disney movie right there. Oh, guys, but
shit.
yeah,
Disney's American as fuck.
Yes. Let me see other American foods. Oh, and that's the thing, and that's the thing because we're kind of like a cultural hub for a lot
Everything.
of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the foods that like other countries haven't, especially fast food. I would say there's like McDonald's everywhere.
Yeah.
There's Burger Kings everywhere. Wendy's everywhere.
Yeah.
Not many times do you see like a foreign chain come here.
Very rarely.
Right.
Very rarely. So
And
guys,
if it is, it's like a chain that's Americanized and they're like
Right.
playing into the culture, like
Right.
Panda Express or something like that.
good point.
You know?
And obviously, Panda Express is American Chinese. It's
Correct.
not Chinese. If you had real Chinese, you'd probably not like it.
At that, it's even barely.
Yes. Yes. And guys, I'd love to know in the comments, what do you guys think are the most American foods or food topics or restaurants, whatever it is?
Chains, yeah.
Yes, chains. American sports. I want to talk about that because that's another one that people really get behind the
Here,
sports.
you go first. What do you think?
Yes.
American sport.
I mean, football.
Football?
Baseball. I mean, baseball was the original America's pastime,
That's
but that's
true.
kind of
Yeah.
football has taken over that for sure.
I would say maybe NBA.
NBA,
Yeah.
NBA.
but even that, the world's starting to catch
Yep.
up with the NBA too. So
And a lot of the best players are coming from other
yep,
countries.
yep.
But that
so-
can go into any of the other sports too.
Now hockey, no, right?
No.
No, that's Canadian. man.
Canadian,
Blimey.
also Scandinavian too.
Ah, shit. Yeah.
Russia too. Yeah, so like we
Yeah.
probably got that last.
Yeah, I will say sports. I mean, obviously we have a lot of stuff, and I'm probably not even thinking of like we probably have a lot of weird ass fucking sports that
sure.
we invented.
Cornhole.
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 That's a good one, right?
If that's
Disc
not
golf.
American, I don't know what is.
Oh, horseshoe. Disc golf. There you go.
Cornhole's fire, bro. I've been playing that a lot lately.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. My boy got that'd be great. That's a good simulator. You know, they have like pressure washing simulator. They should have cornhole simulator. There you go. Hey, and that's the thing. American sports. I feel like our fans are some of the wildest. Obviously, soccer fans get pretty wild.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say it depends on the sport.
yeah.
yeah.
You know?
But you don't usually see, and maybe I don't see the foreign news, but I don't see like in Rome than burning down like the fucking temple or anything.
Yeah.
If you go to Milan,
Maybe, like I said,
Over the
guys,
soccer,
if you have
they're
any
real
fun
passionate.
clips of foreign fans burning shit down, I'd love to be able to put the equivalent.
we're burning the city down. We
Probably
won the
like
champion.
I think London, but I feel like London is like the most Americanized European country.
I like that.
/
For sure, 'cause
city.
we left them.
Yeah,
Which is
exactly,
ironic.
so-
Which is
Yeah.
ironic considering.
But
they
you're
buy-
talking specifically like soccer?
Well, no, just culturally.
Got you. Yeah.
Yeah, they probably bite the most from us. Which you're right. You know they did. We broke
left
away,
them.
and then they're like, "Hey, let us be you," kind of.
That
over
is
here.
funny. Like I said, it's all a deep state op, bro. They're trying to convert us back. Blimey, it's me, come to man. But hey, one thing, we're keeping our ACs, bitch.
That is true.
I'll
It's
take
nice and icy in here.
I'll take an accent, but I don't want to lose my fucking AC.
Hey.
I guess that's American as well, air conditioning and just all that in general. We're a very comfort-loving nation.
Yes.
We do not like to be uncomfortable. I heard ice is also something that's very American, like ice and drinks.
Yeah.
I would say, let's say North American.
Yeah.
Like Canada's big on ice too.
Okay. But I heard like if you go to like let's say like Italy or something, you ask for ice and like something, they were like, the fuck
So
are you
like
talking
here
about?
you get a drink. Like let me get a drink, like get a Coke, right? And
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
gonna put ice in it.
Right.
That's the custom.
Yeah.
Over there you have to ask for it.
Well, exactly. Yeah. Over
But do
here,
they give you the drink already cold though? No.
Sometimes. Depends on the place. Like if you go to a Mama
Yeah.
Cold
Cold?
place, it might not be cold.
Coke is
Like, all right.
wild.
Like you might get a Coke, but this could be like straight from like you just bought it, right? Warm.
yeah.
Like when I was 12 years old, that was all right. Now when I'm an adult, just drinking warm sodas.
It's got to be ice cold.
For real.
And worse
For real.
than this, and I know you said you're not a beer drinker, but worse than a warm that.
Yeah,
is
I heard
warm
they
beer.
do. They drink their beer
Yeah.
warm over there.
Fuck that.
And I'm not a beer guy, so
Fuck
that's
that.
already like.
Nah,
but
yeah.
drinking that shit warm, it probably tastes like piss.
And that's
Yeah.
the thing. If I have to drink a Corona or something right away, or like within an hour, like if I
Yeah.
let it
And
sit,
that's my problem. I don't drink like beer specifically
Right.
fast. So I let it sit and it just gets warm, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, nah.
and I will say like alcohol in terms of alcohol Americanized, like I think the world is very alcoholic.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah.
So it's hard, but maybe like whiskey. It's a
Whiskey,
very
Yeah,
American.
bourbon.
Yeah.
Bourbon
is
specific.
Kentucky specifically, right? Yeah.
Kentucky and Tennessee.
Okay. Yeah. Bud Light, I know that's beer, but Bud Light, that's pretty
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
moonshine.
Moonshine. That's a good one.
Oh.
Moonshine. That should get you fucked up
Hell
too
yeah,
if
bro.
you're not
Don't we got a
careful.
homie that
got
makes
stories.
moonshine, right?
I got stories. Nah, what he makes is not considered moonshine. That's hell illegal.
It's
what
called
he
rubbing
makes.
alcohol, bitch.
This shit is crazy.
Guys, yeah, I remember trying it. It's rubbing alcohol in
Yeah.
terms of strength. Like
Yeah.
it hurts.
It's like borderline
It
absinthe.
hurts.
It hurts. And I don't know if there's any other country that makes alcohol in a way to hurt you in that way.
I'm sure.
Like,
I'm sure out in some like jungle country or something, they got some crazy shit.
Out in the Congo, they're fucking people up, man.
well, then you can just get ayahuasca at that point.
Well, yeah, that's true. Ayahuasca.
That'll
that-
fuck you up.
Shit, that'll change your life.
I mean, drug culture is also very American. If we want to
Yeah.
talk about that, Americans love their drugs.
Yeah.
And it's
love
different.
drugs.
It's
True.
different. It's not like Europe with their pills and shit.
Well, I mean, Europe's Europe. Hey, I'm not trying to say y'all are innocent. Y'all love drugs too. I guess the world loves drugs.
I would say American drugs would be like
Cocaine.
cocaine.
But
like
not
the
even,
American
I mean,
way.
But we made it. Like, it comes from, obviously, Colombia, Mexico, things like that. But, yeah, we definitely hijacked that shit in.
Yeah.
And like
Had a
weed,
great
weed
time off
culture
of
is
that
very
shit.
American now.
yeah,
Yeah.
like in your face weed culture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the Wiz Khalifa's and
Correct.
the Snoop Dogs and
Correct.
stuff. Like you don't see many Europeans. Like I know they are, but it's not like that.
They got different
Right.
laws for that shit.
Oh yeah, you might get whipped and fucking tarred and feathered.
Like
if
I
you
know in
fucking smoke
Japan,
it. Like
you-
it's crazy.
Big jail time in Japan for having weed out.
For real?
Yeah.
Well, fucking, what's her name? Brittany Griner.
Oh,
She
yeah,
was
in
in
Russia.
Russia for having a little cart.
Girl, you're tripping. Okay, first of all,
Yeah.
like I said, Japan. I mean, like I said, I could see, but at least Japan's not gonna like torture you. Like Russia,
Right.
they might fucking torture
Especially
your
at that
ass.
time, too. Like, we were very at odds with Russia at that point, too. So
Yeah.
it was like, you kind of have to get a feel for the room, baby.
Brittany.
Like,
Bringing a cart, girl.
for real, like, I'm sure, like, listen, I like to smoke weed as much as the next person, but if you're
Yeah.
going somewhere where it's already hostile territory, hey, just leave it at home real quick.
Imagine
You'll-
that shit was
you'll
like
be back.
CBD too. They still
Right.
they don't give a fuck. They don't care.
Or
They'll-
what if it was fake? Like it was some
Damn,
bullshit in
some
there.
Delta,
That's like a
some
keychain.
Delta 9 type shit.
No, like they gypped her.
Oh.
Give her oregano.
And that's the scary thing too, because like she was over there for a long time.
Yeah.
It turned into like a political. Let's trade her for other fucking people.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's funny because people were pretty mad because we traded her for like a super terrorist guy, right?
His name was a merchant of death or some shit like that.
Wow.
Yeah. It turned into like a draft, bro, for prisoners.
Not the merchant of death. He's
Something
out
like
there.
that.
I
Yeah,
guess
it was
we'll take
something like
Britney
that.
back. I guess.
Damn. I mean, because like I said, we got to get. Cause that was I don't know I forgot what regime, but I'm pretty sure I remember it wasn't Trump. I'm pretty sure. I don't think Trump.
No, it was Biden.
I don't think
Biden.
Trump would have made that deal. Let's be 100%.
Who knows?
You can keep her.
Who knows, bro? He did shit for Kodak and other people and shit. So who
did.
knows?
I know, but that's Kodak.
Kodak to me, yeah. I mean, Kodak is more culturally impactful than Britney Griner.
for sure. Culturally, yes. I think
And-
she's more relevant now because of that bullshit.
And I don't think he would have done that for Kodak either. For Rush, I don't know.
Would he do it for Caitlin Clark? Probably.
If so, then that's
People be like, oh, it's because she's white.
yeah. I was gonna say that's more on Trump than anything. That he a bad man. But guys, that's the American thing. Speaking of bad men, let's talk about American people.
Oh yeah, most American people.
Oh.
Think of someone.
Oh,
Most
okay.
American.
My first one, Dolly Parton. That's one American
She's a
bitch
good
right
woman.
there.
Yeah, good woman.
Big old hoo-ha, I'm Dolly, baby.
Oh shit. I mean,
Can't
we
go
said
wrong.
Trump, so Trump's definitely one. of
Very
them.
American man.
Even before being a president.
Snoop Dogg, very American.
Yeah.
Shaq.
Shaq. Shit, fucking Rambo. I know he's not a real person, but
Oh, like the character,
Yeah,
Rambo. Yeah,
Rambo.
yeah.
I like the characterization. I like
Yeah.
that.
And
though.
that movie's an American classic, and that
Yep.
kind of ties in what we were
Is,
about to say next.
Is he Sylvester? That's a hard one.
Stallone?
Is he American?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, he can barely
Yeah,
talk, man.
for
That
real.
poor man. That poor man.
Who else? Damn,
shit.
that's a good
Michael
question.
Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, that's a good one. Michael Jackson.
Jackson.
And,
I'm
and that's the
trying to
thing too, because
think.
America. Kobe.
Kobe. Yeah, I mean, I guess sports.
Anybody
Derek
head
Jeter.
person. Derek Jeter.
He's a
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods.
Oh, great one. Great
Yeah.
one. I almost said Drake, but not Drake. Lil Wayne. American.
Wayne.
CF,
yeah.
baby.
Weezy F, baby.
Older time would be like Willie Nelson.
Yeah,
Willie
John
Nelson.
Wayne.
John Wayne.
John Wayne.
Clint
That
Eastwood.
thing that killed John Wayne.
Yeah.
Hey,
There's a
Mr.
lot.
Ed.
That's a lot. Oh yeah, the talking horse. Yeah, what are you talking about? Yeah. Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg. The View. Everyone on The View, I think, pretty American ass. Tucker Carlson.
Yeah.
Carlson.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Hey, there we go. Now we're getting into it. Oh man, and that's the thing. American people, we're all over. Zendaya. She's an American actress, I think. I hope. I don't know.
I think she's from California.
She's from Cali, baby. Not Tom though. Tobey Maguire, the best Spider-Man.
Toby.
I don't think Andrew is Andrew American.
Yeah, bro. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure.
Garfield.
Oh, maybe not. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I can't
Guido
confirm or deny
Papi.
that.
Cannot.
I'm gonna say yes.
Allegedly.
I think he is.
Shia LaBeouf. Fuck
Shia
it.
LaBeouf.
I know he's American as fuck.
Dana White.
Dana
White.
White.
There's so many people, bro.
Yeah, the whole UFC vibes.
Yeah.
Full Send, even though they're
No, they're
they're
Canadians.
Oh shit. Steve will do it.
Yep.
Steve will
From
do it.
Orlando
He's
area.
Yeah.
Now we're getting niche
He
with
went
it. But
to
that's
my
American.
rival high school. He went to
Oviedo.
Oviedo. Yeah.
Nice.
Damn. Oh,
Shout out Lake Howe.
right.
LH, baby.
Okay, let's some shitty Kai Cenat.
Hi, Sinat.
That's people. It's crazy because
I don't know what city. Is he New York or not?
He's from New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I Show Speed.
Yeah.
It's
He's
crazy
from
because like those are the
Ohio.
new celebrities now.
Yeah,
That is
it
true.
Yeah.
That is
Like,
true.
especially now with
Streamers.
Mr.
Streamer
Beast.
University.
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast.
an American
Rampage
fuck.
Jackson.
Rampage, yeah.
His streams are pretty fucking hilarious.
That's true. He is funny. Yeah.
He is funny.
He
as
don't give a
fuck.
fuck.
No, he does not. He
I
is
like that.
hilarious.
Well, he is streaming on Kick, right? I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, that's it.
they let it ride on Kick.
Yes. Kick. If you're trying
Yeah.
to go crazy, Kick's the way
Let
to
it
go.
fly.
Yeah. If you're decent, then you can go on Twitch too. But you start going a little crazy, then you got to go on Rumble or on Kick only.
What about American classic movies?
That's
What's
a good
some-
one.
What's some classic movies, bro? There's so much.
The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, I think that's like the first one.
At least we were talking about it earlier in our break, but Star Wars.
Star Wars. Star
Yeah, George
Wars.
Lucas, Indiana Jones.
Yep.
Great
There's so
one.
many movies, bro.
Not a huge fan.
Harrison Ford, as far as people,
Yeah.
and he has a lot of. He has two of the most iconic roles.
Yes.
Han Solo and Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, he's a great one. Luke Skywalker. What's his the actor?
Oh,
I forgot.
Mark
Mark
Hamill.
Hamill, because he did the Joker too. I always forget he's a great voice actor as well.
Yeah.
Grease is another one.
Grease
Oh, yeah,
Lightning.
Grease.
Oh,
That's a
Grease
very-
Lightning.
That's a
Do the
banger.
fucking twist.
The Sandlot.
Oh, The Sandlot, Little Rascals. Oh God. This is kind of a more bullshit movie, but I love it. Transformers. I think that's a very American movie. Although I don't know if it is because I think it's very Chinese inspired. They go to a lot of Chinese.
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Especially the second one when they're in New York. Yeah.
Yes.
True.
And Donald Trump is in that one too.
Yeah, true.
They try to. It's funny because they try to like cancel that movie. Yeah, they wanted to cut him out of it.
Yeah, I remember that. I think on Disney they were like, "Oh, should we cut out Trump from the Disney cut?" Y'all a whack for that one.
That shit is crazy. It is crazy how polarizing he has become. Like, I guess not because of his personality, but like how much it really just has like blown up.
Reality TV star turned president. Think about that. Let that sit in.
And that's the thing too.
That's like, very American. Reality TV.
Yeah.
That's super
and now
American.
all the other countries are going on to that shit.
Yep. Love Island, baby.
Yeah.
But and that's the thing. Trump. That's a good example that people. He was like kind of like popular, not popular, but people didn't hate him.
No, he definitely. I mean, pop culture. He's a pop culture icon, especially through the '80s, '90s, early 2000s. Like, he was. I mean, you can't find a rap song or a rapper that hasn't mentioned him. That's or true. Like, I'm
on my Donald Trump shit.
Crazy how a couple elections will fucking fuck that all up for you.
Obviously, because at that time he was just synonymous with making that money, baby. That cheddar, that green crispy. But now he's obviously not that anymore. Much beyond that. Now, obviously, he's always going to be known as the president. I don't think it'll ever be like, oh, he was that guy who did that TV show. Most people will think of him as a president.
You're fired.
You're fired. But I think once you become the president, that's
the ultimate title.
That is a very American thing. The president. I mean,
president of the free world.
Yeah. I mean, the revolution, baby. No kings, baby. No kings.
No kings. No parliament. Fuck all that.
No kings. Hey. Oh man. But guys, let us know. America. It's the 250th celebration.
Turn up.
Let us know your favorite American anything, whether it's food, whether it's people, whether it's girls, whether it's wine, whether it's, I don't know, does America make wine? I don't know. Oh, in Cali.
Oh, yeah, Cali.
Napa Valley, baby.
In Napa Valley, baby. Yeah, just let us know. What do you love about America? And don't forget, we got ACs. We're already W'd on that. We're not melting over here.
We're all proud.
We're all proud.
Yep. Half of them.
I swear this is a Lacoste hat. It's not what you think.
We're proud gentlemen. Gotta be careful how you say that.
Well, a lot of people would say that American is like braggadocious.
Oh,
for
fuck
sure.
Yeah, we're cocky.
Fuck it, let's take it.
We'll step on your nuts and take it all.
I mean, that's how we got this country. We had to break away and be cocky.
That is how we got
enough
this.
Was enough.
Yeah. Enough was
Fuck
enough.
the taxes.
Guys, it is America. No taxation without representation. 1776 to 2026. Let us know the best moments. Someone should do like a YouTube video of like the best moments over 250 years of America. That'd be funny.
Ooh. Yeah.
Have like AI make it. That'd be kind of funny. Or have something if they really want to art and draw it.
Shit,
or
for the next episode, we could probably do like reaction videos to firework videos, people blowing their shit off.
Ooh.
Be safe out there when you're doing the fireworks.
Yeah. Don't
Jesus
blow your.
Christ.
And that's the thing. And okay, good point. If you're gonna be shooting off fireworks, PSA, be very careful because.
I actually had a friend. His dad blew off 4 of his fucking 5 fingers. Yeah, that's crazy.
Damn.
Which one did he have left?
Middle.
Oh,
so American. That's American
that's
as
American as fuck. Shout out to him.
At that point, I mean, only having one finger doesn't matter which one you really have at that
Forever,
point, right?
fuck you.
Although
his wife might not agree with that.
I think okay, if I only had to pick one finger, I think I'm taking my thumb.
Yeah.
Bing.
Why? So you go to wave at people that think you're asking for a ride?
Hey, because I think I could still, because the thumb I think is the most important finger. That's up for debate, obviously, but that's what they say allows us to be the human, amazing people we are.
That is true.
Opposable thumbs.
Yeah.
Yes. Give a squirrel opposable thumb. See what they take over the world.
Guys, but yes, America 250. Celebrate. Be careful. Don't blow anything off. And if you do, send us the clip. Maybe we'll react to it here on the BBE podcast. Cam the Man, Guido Papi, and Eric.
And we're back.
Let's go.
So we have a guest today, and it's only fair if we do a little interview since you interviewed us.
Yes. And it'll be a great time to plug everything you have. And we're going to dive into just the different work that you do because you keep very busy, my boy.
Yep.
So in the meantime, while I pull up my questions for you, tell the people who you are and what you do.
What's good? I'm Eric. Let me look into the camera. I'm Eric.
Looking at my heart.
I am the host of the No Hangover Podcast and co-host of the No Hangover Rawcast. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, not SoundCloud. That was back in the day. And Apple Podcasts. Check me out on my socials on Instagram at No Hangover Podcast and on TikTok at No_Hangover. I talk about a lot of different shit. Kind of, I mean, this whole podcast was pretty much a good
representation.
There you go, representation of how I do my podcast. No Hangover podcast is a little bit more interview style, but I sit down and talk to all different types of people. Recently it's been a lot more local rappers, local artists from Orlando, but I mean, I sit down with realtors, I've sit down with entrepreneurs, published authors, I've sit down with family members, I've sat down with people that do movies in the movie industry, DJs, all different types of people. So, I just really want to just push having conversations and talking. I feel like that's kind of a lost art nowadays.
For sure,
a lot of people don't really, and I have one. We all have one. Use the phone. We're all a little addicted to it. But, just sitting down and being able to talk to people, have a connection, agree, disagree, work through things, just talk through things. And, just, create that environment, that type of culture of just, it's okay to talk about shit. It's okay to disagree on shit. That doesn't mean we can't be friends. That doesn't mean we can't get along. That doesn't mean we have to hate each other. So,
And I think that's the great thing about your shows because you have a lot of guests, like I said, and a lot of points of views are going to come up. People will disagree, agree, but I feel like you're able to navigate it pretty well. And as a host, I feel like you kind of need to.
Right.
Yeah.
Because, again, if you get too upset or whatever, then you start probably losing it or whatever, and then maybe things get off the rails. Again, I'd love to hear it. I don't know. You've done a lot of episodes, so have you ever had a guest that maybe has upset you or anything like that to where, okay, you guys maybe, okay, let's stop or anything crazy like that?
No, but I guess the worst moment was with actually when I had co-hosts when I first started this. So I started this podcast has been going. I've been doing it for about 7.5 years now. We started in 2019. It was me and 3 of my friends. And it really off No Hangover was, that was more of a party phase for us. I was a little bit younger. So, we would go out, drink, all this other stuff. And 9 times out of 10, doesn't matter how hard we went, we would wake up with no hangovers. Like it was kind of like, it was kind of impressive.
You guys are superhumans.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy sometimes. Like there would be sometimes we wake up, it's like, why are we just chilling right now? Like, maybe a little groggy, a little tired, but like, it was kind of insane. But that's how that came about. And then as we started doing the podcast, we wanted to talk on more trending stuff, more things like more current events. So naturally, that's going to spark debate. So it kind of took the life of, we're going to talk about things. We might not agree. We might argue, things like that. But, no hangover from past conversations. Like we could still be friends. We could still get along. We could still, have each other's back and things like that. And that was around that time, 2019, 2020, 2021, where it's extremely divisive on anything. And, we're still kind of in that, but it was like at another level at that point.
And plus, obviously, the COVID was adding on top of that.
Yep.
People were just really antsy.
Right. So that kind of, evolved into that. But there was a certain episode that we did that we had a guest on, and it wasn't even what was said. It was just more of the doubling down of it, and just to kind of give a little bit more detail. It was me, my 2 other co-hosts, and I had my older sister on for the first time. Okay. And one of the co-hosts said some things that, again, I didn't really take offense to. I don't really care. I know he's my friend. We're joking. We're drinking a little bit. But, I was like, all right, well, he kind of started doubling down, tripling down, kept on going. I'm like, all right, well, my sister's here. She's kind of getting a little offended. Like,
damn, bro.
And it kind of escalated into like a very, very big argument.
That sucks. So, like, the worst interview, whatever, would be the one where your own co-host.
Yeah. Well, but yes, it sucked in that sense, but it was also good in the sense of, like, it kind of was a real-time moment of No Hangover. Like, that was a real time of, like, we really weren't agreeing. We really were, like, at each other. Yeah. And we were able to recover. I'm about to be in his wedding coming up in October.
Oh, that's
so, like,
good. Well,
we're still, like, it's been no, obviously it's just me now. I do, the editing, the interviews, all that other shit. So it's 100% me, but there was no love lost. There was no, like, fallout from it or anything like that. It was very much just, apologies had to be made. People had to, do certain things to kind of show that, I was really sorry for this shit. And people made up for it, and that was it. We keep it moving. Like, I'm also somebody that I'm pretty understanding and pretty forgiving, and I'm pretty,
not holding a grudge.
Right. Yeah. People make mistakes. We fuck up. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I make plenty of mistakes.
Yeah.
So, like, who am I to really, hold something against somebody, especially when, one of my close friends, was something that really, like I said, in reality didn't really bother me. It was just, I'm very family oriented, love my family.
You got to stick up for your family.
Exactly.
Especially your sister.
Exactly. When I see somebody that is, it's getting offended and, they might not necessarily speak up the way that I do. Like, I just kind of, sometimes I'll take certain liberties and say certain things and, that can.
Sure. It's family too.
Exactly. So
I understand you. And now, okay, so you answered a lot of the questions, and that was pretty good. Damn, you hit all of them.
Bada bing.
But you have 2 podcasts, is that correct?
Yeah. So No Hangover Podcast. This is more so. It's just me. That's more so where I sit down with different people, have different conversations, whether it's about their music, their work. We can also talk about trending topics, what's going on. I really try to cater those episodes to the individual that I'm having on.
Yeah.
So again, if they're a rapper, I'll try to, highlight their music, what their creative process is. And really that goes with any type of musician, artist, go through that, what inspires them, kind of that type of things. And then you let the conversation goes where it goes, whether we continue to talk about more music, whether they have other interests, things like that, and really try to cater that to whoever I'm talking to as a guest. The No Hangover Rawcast is with my co-host B-Raw, rapper, content creator, Orlando-based guy that I actually met through doing the podcast.
Nice.
And then we started collaborating. He wanted to do more trending, talk about more trending stuff and things like that. And I was also at a point where doing the No Hangover podcast is fun, but I need to start touching on more trending stuff, getting myself out there a little bit more on those things, because that's what's really going to get eyes.
Yeah.
So then I can, help these artists, help whoever I'm having on, get more eyes on them.
That's a good point.
So I was going to do a solo, episodes, like little 10, 15-minute episodes, just talking, touching on 2 or 3 topics. But then he came to me with this idea, with the trending topics, we'll talk about current events, things like that. It's usually mostly sports and music because that's where, kind of what my wheelhouse is. But I'm pretty well versed on other things, current event stuff, political stuff, religious stuff, just any type of current event. And, there's just so much information out there that if
so
it's
much.
It's kind of like an excuse if you don't even try and touch up and read on whatever, something that you don't know about. So that kind of took that space of me having to do the solo video. So like I said, me and my boy B-Raw, we hit trending topics, more controversial stuff, things that are going to kind of get eyes and ears more to No Hangover, to then again ultimately highlight the guest and the artist and the people that I'm having on. So, and
I think that's a great point as someone who also does a lot of artist interviews and things like that. It can be tough to get that marketable to a mass audience.
Right, unless they're already a big artist or they already have a following or something like that,
But everybody's looking for these damn viral clips and shit,
right?
I'm trying to get away from that. I like your podcast because it's very easy-go-lucky, very chill. I mean, it depends on the guest how crazy he wants to be, but you try to bring the best out of them and pull the questions out. Yeah, you don't need these viral clips.
Yeah, nah. I mean, and again, that's what the Rawcast is for, because it's me and B-Raw. We know what we're doing. We know what we're signing up for. We know when we talk about certain things and when we say certain things, what angles we're taking, what we're trying to do, and all the stuff that goes into the trolling, the trending, rage bait stuff, all that shit. The No Hangover podcast, if it turns into that, hey, I'm all for it. But like I said, it's more so then they can get their shit out there, get their stuff out there, promote their music, their work, whatever it is that they're doing. And again, just kind of bring a different aspect as far as the interview style stuff. Because it is, if people have watched, if you guys have watched, that it's not as scripted. I do have a couple questions lined up. But after that, I just want to get people comfortable, loose. So I had the studio right in my crib, so you can smoke, drink, do what you do to make yourself comfortable.
Well, the vibe is very important.
Yeah.
For anything with a close encounter with people, especially a podcast, you want to open them up. You want to talk to them, whatever. You got to take it deep, but the vibe is what sets.
Right.
If I'm comfortable, I'm gonna talk
some shit, and that's the thing too. Especially just talk your shit. I'm not here to make anybody look any type of certain way. Yeah. You make yourself look however you want to look, and we'll go from there. Exactly.
And that's I think a lot of people when they go on a podcast, they expect the podcast to make them viral. But I feel like it's a lot on the guest. I'm like, if you want a viral clip, you need to be viral.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, or bring something to the conversation, or add a topic or whatever. And again, I think what you brought on is having that off the dome capability. That's really underrated in the podcast game because you're not always going to have a script.
Right.
Or things might go off script or things might go off the tracks.
Right.
And so anyone who's able to go like ad lib it or just go off the dome with things, like I respect it.
And that's something that I learned early on too, because we did try to,
script it out a little bit more.
Script it out more and have more talking points, but it always kind of seemed like
forced
by like 15, 20 minutes in, we were kind of going off and again going where the conversation went, and it worked. But like I feel like if you try to stick too much to the script, it feels a little unnatural, and people can tell that. And I want to, like we were talking about earlier, the authenticity. People try maybe going too far for that. I want to keep it to where it's authentically authentic, not like forced authenticity.
Yes.
And like trying to. So it's like it is. Part of it is, I was just born with that ability, and I was able to, hone that in and use that and capitalize on those things. But part of it is too, like, it's just what it is. Like, we're just going, it's just talking. Like, it's really nothing more than just that.
And I think the great thing about having that other show, the Rawcast, is you have a co-host who's capable in that sense. Because with a guest, it's 50-50 shot whether they're going to be on it or not.
It's like having a main project and a side project.
Yep.
You could do whatever you want between the two. I got 2 questions left for you. So, dream blunt rotation on a podcast, if you could.
Ooh, dream blunt rotation
so this could be
on the podcast.
Like a celebrity.
I'm going to say dead or alive, whatever you want. If you could imagine it, it could happen.
So it's like a Joe Rogan kind of thing. You're smoking and podcasting.
Yeah, you're just talking normal interview, but you can choose, let's say, 4 people. 4 blunt rotation.
I like that. 4 people. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Let me
do a plug real quick, Cam.
Oh yeah. So guys, while he's looking up those potentials,
put you on spot.
Right? Hey, no.
It happens. Sometimes I ask these questions a little bit beforehand to give you a minute.
No, it's good. But guys, again, we've got tons of great content going. Bonus content, vlogs. We just dropped a couple great vlogs. We went to MegaCon talking about who the best Spider-Man is because that new Spider-Man movie is coming at the end of the month.
Patreon's still free.
The Patreon is still free. All the audio and stuff are backed up on there, but we're going to start getting some exclusive Patreon content on there. You do not want to miss out.
We got some more videos coming up. We could probably drop a vlog here.
Yes, we got more vlogs coming up. Let's just say it has to do. I'm gonna for YouTube guys a little kitty action. I'm not gonna tell you any more about that, but let's just say it's a lot of fun.
I'll have some 4th of July content dropped. I'm gonna do a couple drink videos. You're gonna actually like them.
Yes, Guido is always down to do. He does a lot of great drink videos. The Buzz Balls. Hopefully, you bring the Buzz Balls back.
I got an America one coming up.
Hey, baby. Guys, America is great. And again, make sure you check us out, YouTube, Rumble, and Spotify. We're on all 3. Rumble is our backup, but we keep everything up to date because I know you guys, not everyone loves YouTube. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, you go anywhere. Check us out. We're big enough now. You can look us up anywhere and we're there.
Yeah, you can Google it. Yeah, luckily and that's a funny side note. If you guys are going to start anything, try to pick a unique name. Like, look it up because there's so many people who like think of a name that's like so similar or whatever, it's impossible to find. So, guys,
that's true.
Check us out at the Big Banter Energy Podcast. Eric, what do you got for us, bro?
Well, I mean, I feel like obvious one, Wiz Khalifa.
Shout out.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, that's pretty obvious, especially for our generation. He was really like the...
that would be definitely number 1.
Weed. To me, he was like the first real weed rapper. I know Snoop Dogg rapped about it, but he was more like gangster rap and shit like that. And
Wiz was captivating, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
He wasn't doing just like rap.
Yeah, no.
Well, I think he has a great range, kind of like similar to Drake. A phenomenal range.
Yeah. I'd probably say just because he's one of my favorite artists, K-Tronada. That would be dope as fuck. And he is a weed smoker. I've seen him live a few times and things like that. And that's obviously, music theme right here, because I've just, especially with the production part, that's really what catches my interest and what I like listening to when I'm sitting down listening to full projects, and what, when I listen to my favorite artists, that's what I'm really paying attention to. And the fourth person, that's a tough one. That's a tough one, because I don't even necessarily think it would probably be
anybody you ever want to interview ever that you would like to get high with. Like someone asked me this one time, and I said my brother, because he doesn't smoke weed.
I was just about to say, like, maybe like R.I.P. my grandfather.
Hell yeah.
He I don't think he was a big weed smoker, but I think smoking weed with him would have been.
Well, that
fun.
would be
Good
cool,
time.
like someone who like just to see what happens.
Yeah.
Like my grandma,
like
I would love to smoke
my
weed with
grandmother,
her.
I'm not gonna lie, my grandmother that lives in Spain. She's an advocate for weed. I don't think she's ever smoked or anything like that, but I definitely would smoke with her.
That'd be
Shout out
lit.
to Abueli. We love you. I don't know if you're watching this, but yeah, she that would be fun to smoke with. Definitely like a family member or something like that, or just kind of get them in the rotation there, and even if they're not
Gotta
really
spice it up too.
right.
Take
So,
off the ease,
Hey,
I tried smoking with my mom one time, and that was not good.
I've smoked with both my parents.
Yeah, nah.
I've smoked most of my both of my sisters, my brother, both of my parents, my cousins. Like I was the one in my family that was kind of like the black sheep and was smoking weed and kind of like trouble child.
Bringing them in on it.
Right. So like whenever like my older sister, she smoked weed I think for the first time in London with her friend. But after that, like she's like, you mind? Like, do you know where to get weed? Like they people are coming to me and my family when it comes time to smoke and all that shit. So. Yeah.
Hit me up.
I was very similar to, like I said, when I was a kid, I fell in love. When weed hit, it hit hard when I fell in love.
I didn't fall in love right away.
Really?
It took me a little bit.
It took me twice. The first time, I did not like it, but it was also like me and my friend, and we were like, I was like 15, 16 years old, so you didn't really have anything to smoke with. So he had weed, but we didn't have anything to roll up. So he took like some composition notebook paper and rolled that shit up. And my lungs were on fire, and I hated it. I'm like, why do people like this, blah, blah, this and that.
Why's your notebook missing all its paper?
Next time around, though, we had like an actual pipe. So it hit it. And that's when I actually got high, and I'm like, "Whoa!"
And then you're like, "Okay, wait a minute."
Shit,
went to McDonald's, fucking had a double quarter pounder with cheese, fries, and an M&M and Reese's McFlurry, and I would never look back.
Game over. Your first, like when your first stoner munch out, that's
the best. It's so memorable.
You
bro.
never forget that.
Or the first time you actually get high as fuck.
Yeah, shit. There's been a couple times. I was going to a house party, and my friend had. That's when Beats started really coming out and really started.
Shout out.
Like the headphones really started like making their run, and he had these nice studio beats, and he played "Let It Go" by A$AP Ferg for me for the first time.
Shit.
And that shit took me on a I was just in the back seat chilling, eyes closed, and I felt like I was flying through space on a rocket ship, like cats and pyramids and palm trees
That's
flying
how I
by
like to
me.
digest music.
Bro, that's like you can't 16, 17-year-old high. You can't beat that shit. You cannot because you're so new to that shit still.
And I blame us obviously because obviously when you smoke more, your tolerance and
right,
stuff. So
right.
Because I guess you take like a 6-month break and then you smoke again. It is pretty good.
But not that good.
But
not
again,
like
you don't seem to experience that 16
Nah,
or it was
Bro,
different.
when you're 16, you're like, bro, I hear myself growing.
Bro. But also your mind is still so fresh to everything still. Your mind is still malleable.
Still growing.
Yeah, every year for my birthday falls 3 weeks into April. It's on the 21st.
Oh,
I
shit.
take a What's good?
Yeah,
April 21st.
yep.
You already know. But I
should
take
do
a
420 episode with you.
That'd be fun.
Last year was the first year that I smoked on 420 in 8 years. So I do a detox for my birthday. So it started with just weed. And this was in 2017 because it's been 8 years now. This is about to be 9 years. But I started with just weed, but then I started drinking. I'm like, all right, well, that kind of counteracts what I'm trying to do. So I stopped smoking and drinking. So the 3 weeks in April, I don't smoke, don't drink. Trying to clean up my diet, kind of just do a detox, kind of like a reset.
Yeah.
And it kind of as I started doing it more, it became more of a spiritual thing. As far as you have the calendar year and then you have your own personal year from birth to birthday. So I just kind of would see myself getting reflective and just looking back on my life, what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do, all these other things. And it really just kind of in that time frame really kind of helped me just clear clouds, reprioritize, just kind of a reset in a sense.
It was really deep for you.
Yeah.
And it helps you think, like I said, because sometimes you get a little muggy in the head.
Right.
You got to be able to think clearly.
Yeah.
I understand.
I love weed, but anything in excess is not good.
Yep.
So, it's always good to take a little break. If you need to take a little tolerance break, I have mine built in, and then I'll take some, throughout the year, just a little, here and there. But yeah, I mean, I love weed. That shit is fucking.
And
We
it's
like
gotten,
weed too.
And it's gotten stronger, way stronger over the
Bro,
years.
I went to
shit.
Chicago to go visit my sister, and it's recreationally legal there. The dude tried to sell me a fucking 50% THC joint. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to enjoy my weekend. You're over here trying to fucking put me in a coma right now, dog. Chill out.
That's dab status.
For real. I was
holy
like,
shit.
damn. But yeah, some of the weed now is because I just went to San Diego too recently.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I went into like I guess I don't know, the dispensary in Chicago like was a real dispensary, but it didn't really feel like a real one.
There's like a weed shop.
Yeah, when I went to the one in San Diego just recently, that shit felt like I was going into like a weed dispensary smoke shop. Like it felt like legit, like it felt like a hole in the wall type shit. But so that was nice. But yeah, the weed now, that shit, it is like
I like strong weed. Like I'm not mad about strong weed, but like I can see how people are getting like fucked up from it. Like in terms of like mental issues.
But now like your grandma wants to get a little card to go smoke, and now she's smoking this fucking 50% shit.
Oh yeah, because
now grandma's like comatose on the couch.
Yeah, because grandma wants like 10% maybe. Like,
for real, that's all they need. That's all they need. Because bro, if you see like the weed that they had in the 70s, that shit look like dirt.
Hell yeah.
That shit look like fucking boof.
Now that shit looks like
it's goddamn Woodstock
diamonds.
regs, bro.
For real.
But I got one last question here. Ready?
Guido
Tell them
Papi.
what you got coming up. Anything popping? Anything going on? Any new merch drops? Anything? What you got going on?
So right now, just working on, you know, I just moved to the new studio, moved to my new place. So, been working on getting that back, getting back into a groove. So been doing that. Actually working on, getting on the turntables, working on that. Been practicing a lot more. I want to get, be ready for, start incorporating that, branching out outside of the podcast. I'm already kind of in that media space, and I am a big fan of music, things like that, curating playlists and things like that. So, when I first started the podcast, playlist was part of like our rollout and what we would do. And I curated the playlist purposely so then I could go back and mix them, chop them up and put it together. So that's always been, in the cards. Exactly. In the cards of this. And now it's just, things are just finally really settling in. I know a lot of it with the DJing stuff has been on me because that's something that I just like, I really want to be good at. And if I'm not, I'll accept it, but it's gonna suck a little bit. So
you gotta have fun and experiment. It's
so
like anything, you got to practice.
Right. So now I feel like I've worked up the mental courage. I feel like I have the space. I have all the the tools that I need to really start diving into that. And again, I made a lot of connections with local artists and things like that. That I do want to start throwing events and things like that. And if I can cut costs in any way, me being the DJ, things like that, that'll help me in the long run with a lot of different things. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Just continue to do the podcast, branch out as far as like what I bring to the table, my skill set, what I bring to my podcasting experience, and yeah, man. I mean, I want to grow this as much as I can, and I want to, really bring out my vibe and the experience, my life experience into this podcast setting and see where it goes. I mean, I feel like I have the recipe for it. It's just a matter of getting in front of the right people and getting the right people to believe in me.
Yeah,
so
that's all it is.
And that's where the guests are coming handy.
Exactly.
It's a great networking opportunity.
And the consistency.
Right. And that's something that, I'm heavy on myself on, even if, again, like the interviews haven't been coming in as much, but now that I have the Rawcast, that's something that it can be a weekly thing.
And that's great, yeah.
So we, like I said, we touch on the weekly topics, trending stuff, week in review, things like that. So it kind of takes the space of having to book interviews or book guests constantly, especially, people have lives, people have to work, people do this. So,
shit happens.
Shit falls through, it doesn't always, work out how you want it to. So interviews don't always want them.
Especially with artists. Fuck me. Jesus Christ.
Very.
I will say this, though.
Jesus.
I did have, I had Baby CJ on from, he big with Drewski, Kai Sanat, streamer. He's been on Could Have Been Love and all that shit. So I had him on. That podcast will be out this week. So by the time you guys see this, it'll already be out.
There you go.
So check that out. That's probably the biggest guest that I've had on to date. So, and he fucked with me too. He, I made sure that, when I have guests on that they feel welcome, if they want to drink, they want to smoke, I'll make sure I have things available to them so that they feel comfortable and we can have the best experience possible. Because especially with a lot of first-time guests, I understand that there's a lot of ice breaking and things like that. So I'm not necessarily looking for, like the viral moments, I take those more as like meetings, like business meetings in a sense. Like, let's get to know each other, especially if it's somebody that has pull, that's, has motion, that is, even if not, that's working, that's doing something. Because you never know, you might be able to use me in the future. I might be able to use you in the future. And it's really about just building that. And if, the first podcast doesn't necessarily have to be like the most like attention grabbing, the most this. It's just let's meet, let's sit down, let's talk, let's get to know each other.
Yeah.
If this is going to be able to be a working relationship moving forward. So.
Exactly. It's all about the relationships, bro. Like, we went on yours, and now you're on ours.
Yep.
But you heard it here first, and that was our little interview section. And you heard him before. He said all platforms. Check them out.
Yes.
No Hangover Podcast.
All of your tags are the same at No Hangover or No Hangover Podcast.
So if you type in on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on any of these, just type in No Hangover Podcast, and it should be this or with the animated logo on it as the thumbnail, and all my videos are there, all the reels. The content on Spotify, there's the playlist that I've put up on Apple Podcast. It's actually my I'm in Apple Music. It's my personal profile, but check all that shit out. Like it, run it up. Let me know. I'm all for comments and interaction.
Yes.
Tell me what you think. If you think I'm smart, if you think I'm dumb, and I mean, there's people that have told me that I've dumbed down the internet, and I take that as a compliment because that's pretty hard to do. So if I'm doing that shit, then I'm doing something right. So. Yeah, I appreciate you guys having me on. I appreciate you guys giving me this platform to promote my platform. So,
All right, you know what time it is. It's the 2-minute tryout, so no pressure here. I'm going to ask you 2 minutes worth of questions, see if you can get through them all. Shouldn't even be like a think about it question. Just first responses, whatever answer pops to your mind. You think you got this?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. 2 minutes on the clock.
No.
There's no competition here. A lot of our guests have loved this part. So I start the timer at the end of the question. So here we go with the first one.
Let's go.
Rap music or rock?
Rap.
Favorite color?
Blue.
Favorite rapper?
Drake.
Favorite season of the year?
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm going to say summer.
Italian food or Mexican food?
Italian.
Marvel or DC?
DC.
Adam Sandler movies or Will Ferrell movies?
Ooh, that one's tough.
I know, I'm throwing it in.
Let's see. Let's go with old Willie.
Favorite song to hype you up?
Favorite song to hype me up? Pot Life by Young Jeezy and 2 Chainz.
Basketball or baseball?
Basketball.
Would you prefer oceans or lakes?
Oceans.
Comedy movies or action movies?
Action.
Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes all day.
Cars or trucks?
Cars.
Podcasts or talk radio?
Ooh, podcast.
Would you rather have an OnlyFans daughter or a gay son?
Thought daughter.
Damn. Give me a gay son.
Burger King or McDonald's?
Damn. Hey, give me Burger King. Give me Burger King.
Beer or liquor? I already know your
liquor.
answer. Yep. Kanye or Kendrick?
Kanye.
Hey.
Favorite animal?
Panda.
Favorite sport?
Football.
Favorite state?
Favorite state? Florida, baby. You already know.
Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Oh.
Tequila or whiskey?
Tequila.
All right, for the crazy one. Would you rather be stuck on hold on the phone waiting for Indian tech support while playing elevator music, or stuck 30 minutes in an elevator full of Indians?
Goddamn. I kind of missed it. Can you do that one more time?
Nope. On the clock.
It's on the clock. I forgot.
Give me stuck on the phone.
John Cena or The Rock?
Ooh, The Rock.
Slapped by Will Smith on live TV or slapped by Lil Nas X in front of your kids?
Slap on by Will Smith.
That's it. 2 minutes. Hey. It's a little icebreaker, a little fun thing.
The 2-minute tryout.
Hey.
Can you get through them all? Let us know.
You didn't get through them all, but that's my fault because I threw in some like crazy ones.
The
tongue twister.
Can you repeat what that weird one was again?
Would you rather be stuck on hold on the phone waiting for Indian tech support while playing elevator music, or stuck 30 minutes in an elevator full of Indians?
You read that like a TV show host. I love it. That was fantastic.
On call.
Guys, the 2-minute tryout. If you want to hear more, if you're a guest, we're going to do those. We're going to try to do one for every single guest.
Word.
It's a fun way to get to know you really quickly. Doesn't leave you a lot of time to lie.
Yeah, and it's first response to your head. So people say shit that's not even true sometimes.
Facts. But yes, the 2-minute tryout was a lot of fun. And we are moving on to the third segment here. Up next, we have Tech Time.
Tech Time.
It is time to nerd out as BBE talks all things tech. Now, this one isn't so technical, but we're talking about money, baby, because everything's getting more expensive technical-wise. If you're a DJ, if you're a video gamer, if you're a streamer, if you're anything, if you're a podcaster,
everything's expensive.
You're getting fucking cooked.
SD cards, fucking hard drives.
Yeah, as like podcasters, you probably know the SD cards
Batteries.
are fucking getting crazy.
Yep.
And just everything is making me upset in terms of it's just like it's increase after increase after increase. And we're already fighting inflation from like groceries and gas and things like that. So, guys, we have a few big announcements here in the tech world. Apple announces a round of price hikes for their upcoming iPhones amid the ongoing SSD/memory shortage. So for all of these companies, the big headline is, hey, SSDs and memory are super expensive because of AI technology. Now, Eric, how do you feel about AI technology in terms of, do you use it a lot, or do you have you played with it?
I use it loosely. I mean, I feel like you kind of have to at this point, but I use like ChatGPT. My dad just put me on the Claude, which is another one that
I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of it until this past last weekend, but yeah, I mean, I'll use it for like, prompts, descriptions, you know, for my other business. I'll use it for, things like that, but I am I'm one of the skeptical ones with, AI and technology in general. It just is getting so much more immersive and so much more intrusive.
Yeah, well, you got VR on top of that, so you start tying the VR with the AI.
Yeah, so much, bro. But so you overall like AR? Nah.
I'm lukewarm on it. I'm very in the middle.
As long as it's a helping tool?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Once it starts becoming too much, like too invasive, too realistic, it's like, I don't know. Yeah. It starts blurring the lines of reality and
I'm agree. I fuck with it as long as it's a tool. Like I try not to use it for music, but sometimes I do for like helping come up with like vibes and chords and shit like that.
And that's the thing too. Like I like AI, and I think it does have a lot of really great uses. But if it's gonna hurt us this bad, and if we're gonna keep getting slaughtered with these prices, because guys, for those who don't know, it's the gaming sector, and this big one I want to talk about. It's Apple iPhones. Ooh, yeah. So MacBooks, iPads, pretty much even their HomePods, those stupid little speakers went up in price. So I'm going to go through all the big ones, and then we're going to talk about it here on the show if this affects you guys. Up first, the HomePod Mini from $99 to $129, a $30 increase. For those who don't know, it's Apple's equivalent of a Siri device. The Apple TV 4K, which saw the largest of the increases percentage-wise, $129 to $199, $70 increase, I think about 50%, which is pretty crazy. Now, the HomePod Pro went from $299 to $349, so the super nice Amazon, whatever, Alexa thing. Yeah. iPads went starting from $349 to $449, up $100. That's every model, by the way. So pros, everything are $100 more expensive. We have the iPad Mini also following suit with a $100 increase. The MacBook Neo, which I don't know if you guys heard about this, was supposed to be Apple's like super affordable, like college level entry.
College student one, yeah.
But it is slowly creeping up. I think it started at like $400 something. Now it has crept up over the couple increases to almost $700. Another $100 increase. We've got the iPad Air going up $150. So the iPad saw a couple of different increases. The iPad Pro went up $200 to $1,200 starting point. The MacBook Air, which was about $1099. It used to be $999, but then they increased it. But now it's starting at $1299. The iMac went from $1299 to $1499. The Mac Mini, which is the one I have over here, went from $1399 all the way up to $1599, $200 increase. And finally, the MacBook Pro, which saw one of the biggest as well, $300 going up to $2,000. Damn. Guys.
Jesus, bro.
If you're getting into tech, it is a bad time to do it. And this is kind of scary, and this is going to kind of segue us into the next part, that things used to get cheaper when they got older.
Yeah.
Like whether it was a MacBook or a console.
Now though? Is it because of like there's something with the parts?
Well, yeah. So basically,
memory chips or some shit.
So the SSD memory chips, basically, it's high speed memory, and what the companies
everyone's using them. Yeah.
Well, the big problem is AI uses a shit ton of it. So AI has been like the forefront of all these companies, and they've
data centers.
Yeah, the data centers and things like that. So there's been such a high demand that like Apple and Xbox and things like that are kind of like the second class purchasers in that sense.
Damn.
And so Xbox has also seen a similar increase. My boy here from Knicks is going to talk about it.
Now, Microsoft just announced that starting August 1st, every Xbox model is going up in price again. The Xbox Series X is going from $649 to $799. Even the cheapest Xbox Series S is going up $100 to $499. And instead of raising the price of the 2TB Series X, they're just completely getting rid of it. And that's insane when you remember the Series X launched at $500 almost 6 years ago.
Like, low-key, the Xbox used to be such an amazing value. Like when the Series S, do you have a console?
PlayStation 5.
Me too. And I love the PlayStation 5 as well, but in terms of value, it's not nearly as great. Like, it kind of pissed me off. And now the Xbox when I got mine, the Series S started at $299, an amazing value. But now it is crept up to almost $500 for that, and it's really despicable.
Consoles get cheaper over time. But this isn't even just an Xbox problem, because PlayStation has also been raising their prices. The regular PS5 is now $649, and the PS5 Pro is $899. And now we even have new consoles like the Steam Machine, which is even weaker than a PS5, starting at over $1,000.
Mamma mia. So the Steam Machine is supposed to be, for those who don't know, it is the it's like a PC console.
Okay.
So it's like a hybrid. So if you don't know,
I've been going crazy lately with this shit.
Yeah. So Steam is like I'm sure you know, like I've heard of it. It's like an online platform for gaming.
Yep.
And so they decided to come out with their own console. So it's supposed to be a PC with a controller, things like that. But it allows you to access games that you wouldn't be able to play on Xbox or anything like that. But they were hoping it was going to be like $700, $800. Nah, baby.
Crazy, bro.
It's insane.
So expensive, people are wondering if they should just save up for a PC now, which makes it even crazier that Xbox's own CEO just said that gaming is becoming unaffordable. And there's rumors that the PlayStation 6 could launch next year, but it might get delayed because the prices are just out of control. I'm honestly scared to see how much it's going to cost.
Damn, it looks cool.
And you know what's crazy?
But the PlayStation 5, just like, it's not even that old.
I was just going to say that, but you know the crazy thing is it's older than you think. It's almost like 6-7 years old.
But like they were like, how much were they doing between the PlayStation 1 and 2 and then the PlayStation 2 and 3?
It's about a 6 to 7 year
life.
Is it? It's about around
shit.
that. Anywhere from 6 to 8 years is usually the lifespan of a console.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I was younger, but it just felt like a lot longer between each console.
And I totally agree. And just to see that the prices have. Because, like I said, when you were young, you were like, oh, okay, I could sell my PS2, but it's still going to be worth a little bit. It's going to be worth a lot less.
And you weren't the one probably buying it, too, when you were young.
Right.
Well, yeah, good point.
Mama.
But it's just like, how do we sustain this in terms of, like, going into the future? Because I doubt they're going to lower these prices. Why would they? You know what I mean? Like, yes, the shortage is now, but, like, are they really going to lower it once the shortage is fixed? If it ever is fixed, I doubt it. And whether it's Apple or Microsoft, it just sucks to see prices going crazy like this. As Americans, it's a very American. Inflation is a very American topic. We're getting fucked up the what with this stuff. It's kind of crazy. The Steam Machine, like I said, we talked about that. I'm not going to re-hit on it. A very niche thing. But again, it was something that was supposed to be very affordable. And because of this, it has been bumped up $300, $400, $500.
That's insane.
So, guys, let us know how you feel about the whole, I guess, increased culture of everything. And it just sucks because everything is just hype beasted now, whether it's technology, whether it's, collectibles. Nothing is affordable now. And speaking of hype beast, Guido Papi.
You know what we're ready for?
GTA 6 is officially on the way. There are no further delays at the moment. So allegedly, apparently. November 19th, 2026 is the alleged date that it is coming forth. I am really excited. Obviously, it's going to be the game of the century, probably. Kids are going to never go to school again. Jobs are going to be lost. Divorces are going to occur 100%.
Gooning will happen.
Gooning will happen. Well, yeah, the strip clubs are going to be.
Oh, yeah, true. They're going to be even more the jiggle physics, I guess they say.
I heard they spent like 2 years on jizzle physics,
crazy,
bro.
right? That's actually a term.
Guys, GTA 6 is really exciting. It's going to be a Florida-inspired Vice City vibe.
Shout out.
Guys.
Are you a fan of the Grand Theft Auto stuff?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
Now, GTA 5, I enjoyed it. I did not like it as much as GTA 4. I thought GTA 4 was better.
I grew up with Vice City. That was my shit.
You did. So you're a little bit older, so that's fair. Mine was GTA 4, and I think nostalgia.
4 was cool. That's the one with Nico?
Nico Bellic.
Yeah, Nico Bellic.
Like I said, that just felt so GTA to me. The characters were gritty, and 5 was fun, but they started getting a little goofier.
Remember the Ballad of Gay Tony?
Yes, that was a good one. That was a fun one.
Back, they had the best DLC. That was back when DLC was legit, not just an outfit and some
Liberty City.
Liberty City.
Good one.
Well, you could be the bikers too.
Yeah.
That was badass.
Oh, yeah.
But now, so we're going to Florida with it. The main characters, Jason and Lucia. I have a couple of the characters we're going to kind of just dive in. Me and Guido could kind of go back and forth with these. I'll start with Jason. Jason wants an easy life, but things just keep getting harder. So, Jason grew up around grifters and crooks. After a stint in the army trying to shake off his troubled teens, he found himself in the Keys doing what he knows best, working for local drug runners.
Hey, gang.
It might be time to try something new. I mean, is he talking about fellas? Who knows? Who knows? Oh, okay, that's more.
A very interactive menu.
Well, yeah, it's going to probably trip on my computer here, but we'll see. Lucia, Guido, tell him about Lucia.
Lucia's father taught her how to fight as soon as she could walk. Life has been coming at her swinging ever since. Fighting for her family landed her in the Leonida Penitentiary.
Leonida.
Sheer luck got her out. Lucia's learned her lesson. Only smart moves from here.
Yes, so she got a little AirPod action. You know, it's it's
fighting practice. That's a little crazy.
That is a little crazy, girl. You were obviously she's a thickie.
She had to put the braids on her. Now she looks like the chick from Breaking Bad in there.
Yeah,
not Breaking Bad. Sorry, Orange is the New Black.
And she is one of the ones where they spent the lot of jiggle physics going on with Lucia, ladies and gentlemen. We're not gonna go through all the characters, but let's go through.
Yeah, one more. Give me one more.
Yeah, let's go through Leonida. So Leonida is what they're calling Florida, I guess, or the Keys. So this is the Keys, allegedly. So Cal, my boy Cal. So what if everything on the internet was true? Jason's friends and a fellow associate of Brian's, Cal feels the safest hanging at home, snooping on Coast Guard comms, and having a few beers with the private browser tabs open. So he's gooning. So he's the man in the chair. Kind of similar.
What was his name? Fuck.
Lester.
Lester. Yeah.
So he's going to be the nerd. He's going to be gooning while you're out murdering people, probably helping you out. GTA 6 is obviously going to be pretty crazy. I want to talk about some of the negatives, though.
Isn't the memory on this thing, like, to download it or whatever?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it's going to be like 500 gigabytes, 600 gigabytes all day.
So you're going to have to get, like, fucking...
I'm going to have to delete everything again.
Guess what you're going to have to buy? An SSD, bitch.
A hard drive.
You're going to have to spend the money to get it, too.
A hard drive and a half to...
Yep. Guys, GTA 6 has announced their prices. The starting price will be 80 doll hairs.
Which is not bad for what I thought it was going to be.
People really thought it was going to be $100 starting off. So for an $80 price tag, not too bad. And then they're going to have 2 more versions, I think a premium and then the deluxe for 100-something.
Yeah.
The crazy thing about this, guys, and I want to know in the comments how you feel about it, GTA 6 will allegedly not come in any physical formats. Guys.
We knew that was coming, though.
It's pretty crazy, but for GTA 6, I thought maybe they'd wait. Like, GTA 6, in my opinion, deserves a disc. Like, if I'm buying a $120 special Sucky edition, I want it to be a
I could see that being one of the tier lists, like the top one. You get a physical disc or something.
Right?
Maybe.
But even that one, you only get a download code in a box.
Yeah.
So they're going to sell boxes, like in GameStop.
Okay, that's dumb.
But yeah, it's going to be a fucking download
You get your
code.
memorabilia, you get probably the map pull up. Remember that used to be the cool part?
No map.
Oh, well, fuck
unless
this.
you get the Ultimate Edition. That's the only one.
$500.
You don't even get a manual anymore, bro. You don't get shit. You get a slap in the mouth and a slap on the ass on the way out.
And if you got a console, or not a console, if you got a PC, you got to wait to be able to play that.
Yeah, I think
they said when they pushed it back, because they pushed it back, they were trying to make it a little bit closer in time lapse. But we'll see how true that is.
Yes.
Damn.
Because they originally said it was supposed to be 1 year after release, they would maybe have it. So now I'm thinking
This,
maybe
I mean,
6
the
months.
way because they've delayed it how many times now? Like 2 times already?
Yeah, and after someone leaked a lot of the shit, they brought it back again. Yeah,
and I heard the reason why they didn't do discs for one reason is because they were very terrified of people like robbing stores to leak this game.
And now we got to worry about the online gameplay.
I mean, fuck.
That's a good point, though.
I mean, it's a good point, but I don't know.
Because I don't know, GTA 6 is kind of like the New York Knicks of fucking games. Like people would kill each other. Like people would probably, I bet, like there's like 10% of the population that would murder someone to play GTA 6
It's gonna look like
early.
the Europeans getting the fans.
Yeah,
for the
but
AC.
I mean, we still see people shooting people over shoes, Jordans, and it's not like they're
anything.
Yeah,
that is true.
You can't. There's gonna be that percentage of people
everywhere.
that still do that regardless.
Yeah. And so that is one of their alleged reasons. But then again, they said they're never doing it. So I'm like, that's not a good reason to never send out a disc.
Right.
Like if you were like, oh, we're going to do discs a month after. I could see that.
Yeah, maybe.
I could see that. But at least, allegedly, apparently, unless they change their minds and people bitch at them enough, there are going to be no physical discs for GTA 6. And the other negative I want to talk about that is really pissing people off, that one just kind of pissed people off. GTA 6 will lock exclusive content behind the Ultimate Edition of the game, including certain activities, shops, and maybe even a couple missions. Guys, how do you feel about that? Do you think it's fair, or do you think the base model should have the full game included? I think it's kind of bullshit. Because again, GTA 4, the full game. And if you want a DLC, you get 2 brand new games.
Right.
For like GT, you get fucking Ballad of Gay Tony and then the motorcycle one.
Yeah.
And now they're nickel and diming me to where if I want to go buy fucking panties, I have to fucking spend $120.
Jesus.
So like a few of the shops was a barber, so you can't go to this certain barber shop.
Yeah.
There's a couple clothing shops you won't be able to go to. There's a couple car customizations you won't be able to do.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I heard. Let's see if it's true. Do you have to fill up gas for your car and like pay from your actual money?
That's an alleged one, and there's
that would be fucked up.
I heard about
my god.
Yes, I've heard that, and I've heard there's going to be a real life jail system. So if you get caught, you'll be in jail for like hours of the game.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So like if you murder someone and you get caught, you're probably like, okay, you can't play for like 2 days.
They're really trying to like make you stay on this game.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, and that kind of goes back to the VR stuff. Have you seen? I'm sure you've seen Ready Player One.
Yeah.
Yes.
Things like that. I mean, that's where the AI and the immersiveness. That's where it starts losing me. That people are. I mean, because people are gonna get fucking lost in that
people
shit
just
and like
plug in.
and just fucking and just live their fucking life in a video game. And then who's gonna like? When are you gonna be able to tell reality from virtual reality and all that shit? And that's where it starts getting scary.
And
it's like the Matrix.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, isn't it sad people want to spend more time in this reality video game life than in real life? I'm a big advocate for go outside, go walk, go to a park.
But that's part of the thing
shit.
too, is that like, the sun is good for you.
Yeah.
It releases chemicals in your brain
every day
that makes you happy.
Take your shoes off,
Put
start your day
feet
by
in
walking in the grass.
Hell yeah.
And
As
like
you
I
should.
said, it is tough because obviously video games, similar to how people had books back in the 1800s.
Yeah.
It's an escapism.
Right.
Yeah.
From the dredges of, okay, I work at fucking McDonald's or
Right,
whatever, whatever it is. And no shame on that, but it's like, again, we all like a little bit.
Regulate it. Don't game fucking. I'm on a 7-day bender.
Well, and that's the thing.
Gotta play GTA 6.
And there are some countries that do, like China, where they have like social media like time limits or gaming time limits. I don't agree with that. That's obviously getting into the more like, hey, commie fucking
like
shit.
internet cafes where they limit your time and shit.
Yes, and it's so, and there's even some states here in Florida, or not in Florida, in America, that have implemented like social media bans for people under certain ages.
Oh, yeah, for children. Yeah.
So I guess ultimately it comes back to how do you guys feel about it? And GTA 6, are you ready? Because it's going to destroy the entire planet. Everyone's going to die.
I'm ready for it.
That's the day of the apocalypse.
Yes. Before we move on, guys, is GTA 6 a game you're buying day one? Yes or no? Just because I need to probably talk about it, I'm probably going to buy it.
Me, no.
No. So we got one no. What do you think?
No.
You're going to wait?
I have friends that'll buy it, so I'll just go play with them.
Very fair.
That's right. We're all about using other people.
And then I'll talk about it.
Very fair. Guys, GTA 6. I'm excited, and I wonder what's going to happen to GTA 5 and like GTA Online. That's like the current, because that's like their biggest moneymaker right now. So I wonder if everyone's going to like transition over, or if it's going to be like 50-50. I'm very curious.
I wonder what's up with the mod servers.
Well, that's why they're waiting.
Be crazy, bro. Whenever they do come out.
Well, that's why they have to wait on the PCs, because they're gonna have to make sure it's very secure.
Yeah.
And even still, people are still gonna hack the fuck out of it.
Right.
They're gonna make Lucia going stripping naked, baby. Hey.
Yeah, Jesus.
But let us know. Are you guys excited for the real? Hooners out here, baby. Cam the Man, Guido Papi, and Eric, the No Hangover BBE collab cast right here. Guido Papi, we're moving on to the sports corner.
It's World Cup season, baby.
Hey.
I know you guys have been seeing these feeds all over everywhere. You got the people coming in, all the different foreigners are trying food.
Blimey!
They're doing reviews. They're causing havoc. What do you call them? The Scottish are drinking Boston out of all of its alcohol.
Drinking them dry.
Hey, oh.
How we been liking it so far? You've been watching the games?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been watching religiously.
Cam, you been at least watching clips?
I've been
Messy,
as much as I need
messy.
to like stay up to with the game and like my job, but yeah, I'm not as much as I should be. 100%.
Well, you gotta be watching USA, bro. Because the best we've been in a while. We'll see what happens.
Well, yeah, I think people are really excited. Like, and I feel people are talking about it. Like,
Yeah.
like it's really exciting. And now, maybe you guys know a little bit more in terms of like their standing currently USA.
Yeah.
So
we're doing pretty good, bro.
Yeah, they
Nice.
won. They won their
We
group.
moved on.
Yeah, they won their group. I think we won the first 2 games, then lost the second game, but we were already like into the knockout round, so it was kind of just like a pointless, meaningless game.
Yep.
And I think we play Bosnia and Herzegovina, something like that in the. So I mean, it should be a relatively easy game. Like they'll give us issues, and I think they'll be physical with us, but I think talent wise we're better than them, and I think team-wise we should beat them.
As long as we got all our guys back and no one else gets in trouble for the cards and shit.
Well, I thought after the group stage and after the quarterfinals, they wipe off. They wipe
continue,
off.
though.
Yeah. Well, after the group stage, they wipe off all yellow cards. They
Yeah.
restart them, and then after the quarterfinals, they restart
Don't do
it
anything
again.
dumb to get a red card on this first game.
red card.
Because Bosnia is really good at getting under your skin.
Yeah,
So I'm a Team Italy fan. They knocked us out.
Yeah, they did. I like Italy too, and damn. Bro,
This is
what's
very
up
sad.
with them, dog? That's
Hey,
3
bro.
World Cups in a row?
Are they just they're just too aggressive?
Yes.
2, 3 or 2? 3 because
Yeah.
they didn't go to Russia, they didn't go to 2022, and they haven't gone now.
I
Damn.
know. It's sad. I know.
Damn.
Do they just get too aggressive? Is that what happens?
Who?
Whoever they
No,
get.
they just outbeat them, bro. They're better.
Oh,
Italy is not the powerhouse we used to
No.
be.
Gotcha. Okay.
And they have 4 World Cups, so
Yeah.
like they're like
They're up there with
historically,
Germany.
yeah, historically they're a powerhouse. But yeah, the past 3 World Cup cycles, they
Shit
just
the bed.
like they get ahead, they get ahead in the qualifiers, and then when it's crunch time, they just start feeling the pressure and crumble
I got family in Italy that
like
be
the
telling
Roman
me-
Empire.
Exactly, yeah. crumbled down. I got family that roast me. They're like, hey, why is the U.S. better than us right now? And I'm just like, fuck.
USA. Hey. It's
Yeah.
at 250. It's at 250 energy. What can I say?
It
This
might
is a
be
good year.
shit. It might be.
Hey, we'll see what happens, man.
Low key.
This tournament has actually become the highest attended edition in history right now.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, surpassing 3.6 million fans before the group stage even ended.
Well, part of that is that they did expand
3.
the field of qualifiers. So like it went from like 30 something to like 48
Oh, it's here.
or
Yeah,
something.
32 to
32 to
48.
48.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like that just in the group stage alone, there's so many more games. So
Yep.
that just by but yeah, I mean also it being in the United States, the different venues. It's the first time it's in like 3 different countries.
Yep.
There's co-hosts and things like that. So, and the U.S. is really like the perfect place to hold events like
100%.
this.
for sure.
We have the infrastructure for all that shit.
We got the
Already
party
built
life,
in.
baby.
104 matches across 39 days.
Yep.
That's a lot.
Yep.
Wow.
For soccer fans, that's like a buffet. That's like insane.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, and if you
Yeah.
look at it too, the last World Cup in Qatar, they had to spend over like $1 billion something just to accommodate everything like guests,
Oh shit.
stadium,
Yeah.
things
Sure.
like that. We already had all that. We already have the hotels. We already have the stadiums. We already have the tourists. All these things in these different cities that we already had built in. So the money spent on this wasn't as much, but the money generated from this is gonna. I mean, I can't imagine whoever is profiting the most. I can't imagine what their fucking income, their gross income, was looking like, because that shit is insane.
Insane money, bro.
And it's crazy too, just how many people are watching because they're streaming this as well. I'm
Yeah.
assuming so. Like that's impressive. And now streaming is obviously more popular, so they
Yeah.
still have a record-breaking amount of attendance for the physical game. So
Yep.
that is great
you got
Shout out
Messi
to-
over here stunting, bro.
Yeah.
Breaking
Messi,
records
Messi,
like
Messi.
a motherfucker.
for real.
Having
We got that statue
I was
talking about the
about to
Messi
say,
statue.
yeah,
I'm
we
looking
love
at
this-
it. I'm like, this shit's disturbing me.
Yeah, so a giant Messi statue has been unveiled. It's a little sexually positioned. Let's bring it up for the people to see. My boy, oh, hello. Well, see, it doesn't even look like he has fucking pants on. Like, what
that
are we-
from
They
that,
colored the jersey, but nothing else.
it's
Why?
from the back pause that it looks really
Hey.
suggestive. like
sure.
Look, it looks like he's dropping it
Guys,
down.
check
like,
this out on YouTube. Bro.
throwing
This
it
is
back.
What was it? Zesty Drake vibes?
Is that for,
The
for
Hotline
real?
Bling ones?
He is. It is.
Oh, man.
They
because
did
like the
bad.
shirt blends into his skin and like his clothing, so it's like I'm assuming he was wearing a white
He
uniform.
looks
so
like
maybe
a
that's why.
fucked up Abe
Yeah.
Lincoln.
Yeah.
They
Go
didn't
back
do
to the
my boy
face.
Messi any justice at all.
Look at that. Abe Lincoln vibes.
It is very Abe Lincoln-y without the top hat. Like, yeah, I don't know if they got him when he was like wasted or something. When he was like, guys, the new Messi statue. Look it up. Oh, geez, that's like the
one of the pictures that I showed you from this angle. It looks like his fucking dick's hanging down.
for real.
Yeah.
Spend that shit.
Hey, they
spend
fucking
that shit.
well endowed statue.
A well endowed Messi, guys. If you want to see it, you can watch us on YouTube and Rumble or Google the giant Messi statue.
All-time World Cup goal scoring record.
Yeah.
Just recently.
Oh, shit.
Most World Cup appearances.
Yep.
Most World Cup matches won.
Yep.
And most consecutive World Cup games with a goal.
Ooh.
And they have a good chance of going back to back
That
for
is
the first
true.
time since 58-62 when Pele did it with Brazil. So
That is true.
Back
yeah,
to back.
so
We'll see what the fuck happens. I'm excited. This shit,
Yeah.
I like the World Cup because it brings all these different countries together.
Yeah.
Facts.
It's encouraging like competition. You know, it shouldn't be hating, but
Right.
hey, America, and then you represent your countries and
right,
shit.
right.
But
Is
I'm-
it true that Thailand Future performed at like some FIFA
Yeah.
thing? I saw
Yeah,
that.
for the
They were
ceremonies.
for the opening ceremony.
Because I heard
which-
that's not common, right? They don't usually have hip hop.
No, this is the first time that they've done opening like halftime shows and shit
Yeah.
like that. Opening
Usually
cer-
it's just one ceremony.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's what I meant. That this finals is going to be the first time that they have a halftime show.
Yeah.
Is that
Something like
is
that.
that American
That's
culture
American
taking
as
over?
shit.
That is.
Guido,
It is.
you got the song for me? I need the America song just real quick.
You gotta give me a second.
Okay,
there.
but
Fuck.
yeah, so let's this next clip. We got security.
Yeah, let's
letting
react to some
bro
clips.
Have a moment. This is from some game at the Cup. Let's see what's going on here.
I'm guessing it's the Portugal.
Oh, okay,
'Cause
stunting
that's
on him.
Cristiano Ronaldo celebration.
Nice.
They
Okay.
ain't kicking him out that bad.
You could see the security guard though, like getting like
Pissed.
he's pissed, but then he's like, all right, fuck it, just let him.
Let him have
fucking-
his
yeah,
moment.
for real.
Yeah, because it's like, bro, like you don't want to be that security guard
Right.
that like everybody hates. Like it's tough. At least he's not naked.
For real.
Boom.
That's
He's
gotta
lit
feel
there,
cool.
for real.
All right, you're
And then he
outta
put his
here.
hands behind his back, like, all right, we good.
Bags. Shout
I
out
did
to
it.
hell. All right. Oh, we got a grandma joining in on the
Mexico.
celebration.
Where's the Modelo's at?
Where the Modelos? Let's go.
Damn.
How old are we estimating? At least 80 for sure.
I'm gonna say 95.
90. I like that.
98 though.
98.
She's knocking on 100.
How
right
close
now.
to death is the better poll?
Living her best life.
Damn.
She probably could die happy right there though.
I
She
love
was
that.
Chilling.
So Dr. Congo and fans are hyped during the match. I'm not sure. I'm
Not
not.
Dr. Con. Democratic Republic of Congo. Here, just swipe over and just watch the clip.
That's a clip right there.
Dr. Congo.
Dr. Congo.
Yeah, this is the guy that's gonna check you at the
Killing it,
doctor's
though.
office.
He's a chiropractor. Right?
Shit, that seat's gonna need a chiropractor.
Yo, that seat is dripping wet.
That's barely hanging on.
I mean,
a
shit.
vibe,
It is
though.
pretty. That's good advertisement for these chairs right here. It's
Facts.
like, pick a hole this big. Oh.
Oh,
One more time. It's Dr. Congo. Hey.
Guido Papi.
I didn't say shit. Why you put my tag?
Those underwear, I would have picked a different color. Go with black, bro. Those are a little too.
Dude.
That's the colors of their country, bro.
Oh, okay. No, the undergarment thing he's got on, that gray,
Oh,
whatever that
true.
thing. Yeah, I'm like, that's a risky color. All right, guys, I know that
In
guy
high
she
school, we
turned
used
on.
to scoop those
The
kind of kids.
titties.
Oh, that's a scoopable scoop. Yeah, scoop it. Scoop
But
them.
as you were saying, you said money, right? Before FIFA this year, they got records of money this time. This is something that I didn't know because, like, when I was a kid, I used to watch the World Cup all the time, right? I never knew about the prize breakdown,
Yeah.
all the money and shit.
I
that
didn't
always
know
slipped
about
my
it, but I
mind.
knew there was like money and like there was like cash incentive and shit like that. But I never
This
knew
year's
the breakdown.
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Look at this breakdown: $871 million.
Wow.
The previous World Cup was $440 million.
That's a huge jump. That's like almost
Yeah.
50% increase.
Yeah.
Gosh darn.
And it jumps around. I mean, think about it. You got 3 nations putting in together this
Right,
time.
right.
All eyes on this. They extended the teams, like you said, to 48. This is a breakdown of just like the payouts for the champions. It's $50 million, and it's for the team to do whatever.
Right.
They have the bonuses for the players, and I know you get like a scoring bonus and all
Right.
the other shit.
He won
and the
like Golden
sponsorships.
Boot. Yeah, all that shit. Yep.
But the runners up again, $33 million. Third place is getting 29 million. Ooh. Fourth place is getting 27 million. Fifth to eighth place is getting 19 million each. Ninth to 16th place is getting 15 million each. 17th to 32nd is getting 11 million each. And 33rd through 48th is getting 9 million each. And then also, I think everybody gets 2.5 million regardless for just being a part of the 48 teams.
So to clarify, for those who may be a little ignorant, each team who gets into this tournament wins
some sort of money. Yep.
Regardless of winning.
So you know how much Italy got? 0. Because they didn't fucking make it.
Mamma mia.
Yeah. So we're focusing on the pasta, goddammit.
So yeah, in addition to these performance-based winnings, every qualified nation is guaranteed
$10 million.
A base $10 million in qualification funding plus 2.5 in preparation costs. Wow, that's a lot of fucking preparation.
And at the time of this recording, the group stage is over now. Now it's going to the knockouts. And I did see a funny thing. I wish I had like an actual thing for it, but Uruguay got eliminated, and they were flying home, and then they made them all fly back in commercial.
Damn.
Yeah, punishment. Fuck you guys.
Wow. R.I.P.
That's how you know the country's pissed at you. And they're like, private jet? Nah, that's going back by itself.
That is crazy.
Fly home commercial.
You fly in on something and you come back commercial. Oh, you fucked up.
Damn, they made them pay for their own ticket too, or what?
I don't know. Maybe.
Figure out your own way home.
At that point, I'd be like, all right, if I'm paying for it, I'm getting first class then. Fuck
Figure out your own way home, losers.
Well, yeah, because I wonder, like, because each federation gets that payment, but how do they split that among?
That's up to them.
Yeah,
they figure it out.
That's interesting.
Obviously, like, some countries might split it more equally. Some might go like, okay, you're a star, you're getting more.
Yeah.
You're a star.
I'm sure like some of these smaller countries too, like like that's a big boost for their academies.
A lot of these
like
African countries, it's the first time they've ever made it to this.
This is the most. Stage. I think 9 African nations passed through, and that was the most in World Cup history.
Shout out Cape Verde.
Yeah, they've been fucking killing it.
Ivory Coast.
Their goalie from their first game against Spain when he pitched the shutout. He had 15,000 followers. After that game, he gained 2 million followers in 24 hours. I think he's up to 15 million followers now.
Gosh darn.
Yeah, so
baby.
I mean that's the power of the World Cup. I was talking to B Raw about that shit because we were talking about like Super Bowl finals, things like that. It's like the World Cup is probably the biggest event in the world. Yeah. Period. That's it.
And as Americans, we don't want to admit that because we're like, oh, football and all that
Well,
shit.
that's what he said. He said, well, even the Super Bowl, I'm like, listen, the Super Bowl wishes they could be the World Cup. And then he said the finals, the NBA finals. I'm like, the NBA finals wishes they could be the Super Bowl. Like it's like the amount of eyes. You have to think the last World Cup final against Argentina and France was, I think at peak viewership was like 1.6 million. This last Super Bowl was, I think, the Eagles Chiefs last Super Bowl. So Super Bowl 2 years ago was 150 million viewers peak.
Yeah.
So like,
it's a big difference.
Yeah.
It's a big and then like sports-wise, I think the only other sport that's as widely spread across the world, cricket. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
But that's because it's big in India, and India has like a
shit
billion
ton of people.
Yeah. That is true.
And all the other countries that England occupied and shit that they do.
Yep.
And it is okay. That's a good point. Like for a country with 1 billion people, I'm surprised they don't have more like of a say on the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because America, we only have like 300 million, 400 million, and like we kind of run the culture.
Yeah, right, but I mean, part of that is just kind of like how we run our economy here, the capitalism here. Like, you know, it's a lot more, there's a lot more to gain for a lot more people than there is in a lot of other countries. You have to kind of be born into that shit everywhere else.
I heard India really suffers from their caste system really bad in terms of, if you're poor, you're fucked. If you're rich, you're fucked. America, baby, home of the homeless to rich, Jack Doherty, the bum ass to becoming a fucking streamer. Anybody can make it. Yep. Yes.
Guys. I mean, that guy with the golden voice guy, he was
the announcer, dude.
Yeah,
the homeless guy.
He had a great
that was sick. I remember that story.
I mean, we covered that actually.
And he fucking made it. He was I think did something for the Cleveland Cavaliers for a little bit, and then he started doing drugs again and went right back down.
Oh, I didn't know the bad part. No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, does not have a happy ending.
But you know what does have a happy ending, ladies and gentlemen? The BBE No Hangover collab cast.
Real quick. Prediction winner for the World Cup. What you got?
Give
me anybody.
I have
Cameron,
Spain.
you got to think of one.
Spain.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I had Spain before, so I'm going to stick with Spain. Yeah.
I'm going to say Colombia.
Oh,
that's who I'm picking for.
USA.
Cam's USA. Good call, Cam. That's a safe one.
That was a safe bet. Yes, baby. The safe bets. The show that ends with a great happy ending. Cam the Man, Guido Papi, and Eric from the No Hangover Podcast. Eric, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for bantering with the boys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's do it again.
Yes. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, YouTube, Rumble, Patreon, and follow him as well at No Hangover Podcast. Make sure you check him out. I'm tweaking out. I'm off a bean, baby. We're out of here. Can't make Guido Papi and Eric from the No Hangover Podcast. I'm tweaking out.
Everybody love everybody.
And we're clear.